I've been going solo. Want my love, baby, earn it. Yeah, dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go. Lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time it's real, real, real. I do what I want. 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 I want. Hear me now. I do what I want. Are you ready now? 'Cause it won't be easy. Only get what you work for. Gotta go all out whenever you see me. Don't be wasting my time. Watch me go. Lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now. Watch me go. Lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. I do what I want.
Good morning. What's new, pussycat?
Hello. What's new, pussycats? How are you? You know, last we met on Monday, well, that wig game was, that was a flop. I was like, I can't go out like that. So I thought, you know what? If I had hair like this being stick straight and plastic, I would wear my hair cut like this. I used to wear my hair cut like this. It didn't, but you know, it wasn't stick straight and ooh, beautiful. Shine, all the shine from the plastic. I have to say though, this wig for like, I think this thing was $20 or something like that. Was it 20? The last one was 20. Bets, girl, I was going to send this to you when I'm done, but no, I think I'm going to hold on to this. This might be making a reappearance. So, y'all, is it coming through like neon pink? Because what I see on my screen is more like, it's more like reddish pink. But I assure you, this is the brightest. Trying to see if, well, how about my new phone case? Yeah, well, darker than that, but oh, it's pink. It's very pink. I'm actually quite enjoying it. So, oh, let me put the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Ma'am, what was your name again? Perla something? Oh, that was interesting. Okay, hold on. Copy. Okay, it says copy. I don't know why I didn't send Perla her backstage pass. I don't know why I didn't send it to her. Let me just make sure it's there. Oh, Green Goblin, what happened? You loved me a couple days ago. Oh my goodness, somebody is spamming the chat. Woo! God. Rapper, now how would you know what my hair smells like? I don't smoke. Unless you mean because I'm smoking hot, it's making smoke. But yeah, I don't smoke. So try again. Did somebody not take their medicine today? Hey, girl.
The quaff.
Oh, there we go.
I can figure
Welcome.
out-
My goodness, I've only gotten a couple sentences out, and already they are like, woo! There are some people that are pissed off already. God damn, I tell you what, if I drank the YouTube Kool-Aid, which I assure you I do not, but if I did, I'd say, pour another glass in there. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to have the ability to get people so wound up.
I think it's fabulous.
I do too. I kind of like it.
I'm sitting and reading some of this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, you people are.
Well, you've done more than me because. Oh, SoFlo. Oh my God. Betty called you. See you next Tuesday. That is uncalled for. That is very uncalled for.
That
I
was
don't like to.
uncalled for.
Truly, I hate that word. And
I do too. Even if Bets herself is one,
yeah,
I wouldn't call her that.
No, I wouldn't either. And I don't know. SoFlo, you're gonna have to fill us in and let us know what that was all about. But I was only way up at the top of the chat. So I haven't had the opportunity to read.
Oh, please, by all means.
Okay.
Oh yes, because
read them? Okay. I'm working my way down there. So we'll just take attendance really quickly and I'll do it this way.
Yes, do that now.
Okay, here we go. Good morning, Boots and Bourbon. You are the door holder. How are you? Well, SoFlo, girl, I'm sorry you got called to see you next Tuesday. Good Lord, was it even a decent hour of the day yet? Or was it
day drinking?
Oh, good Lord. What do you think of do you like my pink wig?
I love it. I think it's fabulous.
Oh my God, I do too. And I'm telling you, if I had hair that would do this.
It looks real.
It's plastic.
I know. It's nylon. It's nylon.
Nylon. Okay.
Nylon
that's
fibers.
That's just a zhuzhed up way of saying.
Yes, that's bougie for
plastic. Bougie plastic. but I'm telling you, if I had my dream hair, which is hair that's like this, stick straight. I mean, I've worn this cut. It's been probably 2 decades, but I liked it. But this kind of a swing bob looks best on somebody who's got hair like this.
I have hair like that.
Hair that's thick and
oh no, I don't.
Straight.
Yes.
And the movement. Like if this was a dress, Tim Gunn would say, "Oh, I love the movement as it was coming down the runway."
I love it.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, AMAC, how are you? Okay, so would you please keep track? I want you to make little hash marks.
Oh,
not
kidding.
That kind of hash. Although by the time we're done with this shit, we may be passing the peace pipe. I don't know. make hash marks. Those that hate either one or both of us. I'm sure nobody hates you. And
oh, I bet they do already.
Well, just keep a list so we know. I want to see if we can, what the balance is here.
Oh, you mean throughout the chats now? Is that
Yes. Oh no, through this one.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
'Cause
like,
I think it's just a couple very unhappy customers. I don't know why, because I don't think I've ever said shit about either one of them. So,
no,
but
no.
thank you so much for giving me the power to goodness to get you very turned up early times.
Yes.
Raiders, how are you? Fairy Meadows in the house. Cambry, good afternoon. I caught myself. See, it's always morning to me because I'm
Yeah. In Florida.
yeah, and I'm when I do my morning routine, it's like I'm doing it up until I come in here, so it's morning always.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Ripples in Time, how are you? Daisy Jones in the house now. Okay, Green Goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Delete 8, 9.
So
Green Goblin, if you can give me a damn good reason that is also would be on my short list as of why I would. Well, by all means, lay it on me.
You're in detention.
Hey, Daisy Jones.
He's now in detention.
Voices, were you a naughty girl? I think I might have heard Voices getting scolded yesterday.
We all did.
Prick with eyes. Oh, I didn't know Betty had another channel. She has another channel?
That cooking.
Oh
no, she has a true crime one too.
Oh, so she's got 3 channels?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't know if I came across it. Oh, it couldn't by any chance be Green Goblin. Or Rapper. Rapper's very upset with Lisa this morning. I don't know why. Rapper and I, we have a relationship like this. It's up, it's down. It's up, it's down. But you know what? I never block anybody. As long as you're not being just disgustingly foul.
Yeah, like the one last week.
Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, there are 4 Rapper accounts that are blocked. So apparently, the Rapper apparently has dedication and a VPN, and I'm going to give you high marks for the dedication. Well, high marks for both.
Oh wait, I can't do that here, can I?
Do what?
Casey.
Oh, do we not have any mods in here? Do I need to?
Yeah. No, SoFlo's here. I can't tell because I'm in StreamYard, but SoFlo's here.
Okay, SoFlo. If you need reinforcements,
she may need backup today.
Okay, let me just get through the rest of the.
Yes, I think. Yeah, for the moment.
Actually, I can do things from my phone too if I need to. So if you see anything that needs my immediate attention,
I'll let you know.
Okay. In fact, let me pull up. I'll just go ahead and pull this live right on up. Okay, there we go. Okay, SoFlo, I will do that right now. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I'm in my, got to get my other account. Hold on, I'm taking care of it. I'm in my personal account. Oh, do you have a gong?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I heard that.
That's not what I wanted to call it, but yes.
Okay, let's see here. I'm looking for a max name.
Let's see. Yeah. Right now, SoFlo, bless her heart.
Right? Was Brittany? Brittany wasn't like that, was she? Brittany's always super sweet.
Yeah. She might say, fuck
what?
This. She might say, fuck this.
Okay, and just SoFlo, let me know. I'm going to keep it pulled up. Mike Stevens. Mike Stevens, I would let you be a mod. if I thought you would,
Be nice.
use just remember with, with power, with great power comes great responsibility. Okay. Careful what you ask for. Hey, Angie B, how you doing? Heels in the air. How are you?
There you go. A Max on the case.
Okay. Hey, Becca. Rongo.
Everybody knows that I'm up here.
SoFlo, your
acting
Christmas
out.
gift card balance just went up by $25. Congratulations. Because I like to reward a job well done. Hey, Okie Crime News, how are you?
It'll take more than a gift card to get me.
But your gift card balance just went down by $25. Oh, hey, Petunia Picklebutt. Oh, Mike, are you a fan?
Oh, Mike Stevens just said he's Betty's mother.
No, he is not.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he might have, but now, Mike Stevens or Mrs. Bullhorn, don't you make a fool of me, because I have said publicly multiple times I am one of the few people in this channel that does not think Mike is Mrs. Bullhorn or Ms. Bullhorn. Okay, don't make me a liar. Oh,
hey
Little
everybody.
Nix, how are you? Oh, I love that name, Little Nix. Hey, Anissa, how you doing?
Hey, Nissa.
It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are well. Heather B. Beachy. Good afternoon. Denise Olas, how are you? Okay, Becca says the wig looks fuchsia. Good. Hey, SW Records. Rapper, I keep telling you my hair does not smell like cigarettes. Actually, this morning, my plastic hair smells like Victor and Rolf Bon, not Flower Bomb. I'm not a fan of Flower Bomb. I know it's a cult favorite. It's just not mine. But I do love Bon. The bottle is so pretty. It's pink glass, and it's long, rectangular rather than tall, and it's in the shape of a bow tie. Very cute. Hey, Peepygate, how are you? Well, my God, you know what? I'm not, and this, I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I gained 10 subs just from this morning. So whenever that happens and you get more than one or two at a time, it always, I always know that there's some reason for it. Somebody either said something or posted something. Right. So, hey, I'll take it, whatever,
Absolutely.
Whatever the case may be. Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you.
And perhaps if Rapper, he just came back in as Take My Hands, Let's Dance. Would you like him timed out until tomorrow?
Is he being naughty again?
He blew in here again. So,
okay,
a couple more times.
Yeah, Rapper, we're going to give you one more chance, okay? And if you if you take advantage of my benevolent nature, then we're going to have to do, what is that, like 8 million seconds or something timeout?
Yeah, it's 800 and yeah, I think it is like 8 million.
Rapper, all I can say is make that damn VPN work. Okay, clearly you are. Put it on overtime.
Oh, This I Am is here also now.
Oh, okay.
He takes no prisoners either.
Okay, good. Well, this is one of the few people on this platform with a job, so he might have other things to do. But we certainly appreciate you while you're here, Des.
Yes.
Hey, Chris Crest. What in the name of God? It's my washing machine.
Your what?
My washing machine.
Did it jump run across the road?
No, it's it's fairly new, so it's all
Yes.
touch and it's
Yes.
a front loader. No,
Right.
it can't walk out of the room because they're on big platforms that we had built in the laundry room.
Right.
But
Yes.
something is going on with it because when you push the button and it makes a pretty little noise to tell you,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, I have
Well,
one just like that.
it's like it's stuck. It's like somebody's just holding their finger on it and won't let up.
Oh, well, that needs to be handled. They
Yeah.
need to come out and fix
Well,
that.
it's
Well, mine I can do over the
over
Wi-Fi.
yeah, I probably could, but I don't have an
Yeah,
app.
we're not going there. Never mind. We're not going there. No, never mind.
Hey, Okie Mom, how are you? Bama G. The YouTube support. Now I saw the YouTube support just a few minutes ago somewhere else. Hey, Leo the Lioness.
It's freaking Monday. Why is everybody out of control
Oh,
already?
I don't know. I don't know. We're getting there though. I'm scrolling. Scrolling. Hey, Skip to my Lou. How are you? Burke Bunch. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Things.
My God, I don't know what the hell. I don't know if it's morning, noon, or night. In Lisa's world, it really doesn't matter. Lucky me. Runs with scissors.
Oh, it's a
Hey,
full
what
moon.
way moves? Oh, is that
God
what it
help
is?
us. Yeah, apparently. God help us.
Oh, Casey K, my goodness, Sweet Pea, you're late. I think Huntress was saved.
That was a rapper.
No, it says Casey K.
I know, but it was a rapper.
Oh,
It
okay.
came in 15 times in a row.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Hey, Petal, how are you? Brittany, how are you? Oh God, I'm sorry, seriously. Like, I'm just confused. Like, it's done. I mean, I believe what she was saying is Huntress a woman.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, and I've never been to the channel. That's why I'm asking. I assumed it
Oh,
was,
yes.
but that's already happened. So I'm not sure why. Like, I could venture a guess.
Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Okay,
let
so
it
are
go.
we? I think we're good now. We got enough mods.
It looks good. Yes.
Okay. Hi, Wise Angel. World Peace.
I love
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm behind because now I see SoFlo's comment about a mod, and that I'm behind. I'm always behind.
It's all good. We do what we do.
Let's see. Mike Stevens wants to be a mod. Hey, Julie. Oh, now we got rapper with some jokes. Why do cows wear bells? Their horns don't work. Well, see, now that's cute. I'm not mad.
This news report today is starting out
Yeah.
right on point. Why, yes, it is.
And I just have a couple items we're going to take care of before we get into yours. And actually, they might all be on your list, but these are just little quick ones that hi, Runaway Truth. White Boy Moves says, bitch, you can keep that wrench. I would just like a gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have I screenshotted bombshell.
Yes, that's
we got the cows and the bells. Okay.
Yeah, that's our buddy again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rapper, you might have just bought your way onto the gift card list. Take my hands and let's dance. Well, what are we dancing to? If I got into I have to know ahead of time. I can't go that far out on a limb. No, tell me what the song is, and I'll give you my answer.
Well, get this
Jake
I am to
Sanders.
play it.
Well,
This I am can play it.
thank you, Jake Sanders. I appreciate that. Welcome. I think that's a new name. Hey, Spudler, how are you? Okay, white boy moves like Spice Bomb. I don't know what it is. Those the bonbons, the only one I like out of the Victor and Rolf. Hey, literally Davis.
Yes.
Dis I am. Oh, Dis, I'm not even going to ask who you're referring to. Do what you do. Do what you do.
Uh-huh. I saw that too.
Okay, we're almost there. Hey, Gina F. Kathy P's in the house. I'm looking for the Cliff Notes version too. Hi, Laura. I am. Honest to God, you got all the deets. I've only got a very small part.
You saw my list I sent.
I did. Hey, Basic Brooke. All right.
I'm gonna try to keep it
thank
together.
you, Laura. Laura, it's actually it is the most neon pink you've ever seen. It's just I don't know why I've told you guys before that colors appear oftentimes much differently on the screen.
Yes.
Than they do in person. It's crazy to me.
It's that color wheel.
Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Holla. Hello, Holla. Truth Seeker, how are you? Mystery, good afternoon. Kelly Dunn, how are you? Hi, Beverly. My goodness, I'm going to be ahead of schedule this morning.
No kidding. What time is it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're only 27 minutes in.
No kidding.
Hi, Revival. True Jedi forever. Google is watching. I know that bastard's listening. I mean, they're always listening. Hi, Marie Duffy. Okay. Ta-da! Look at that. I think I should get an award besides the one I've already received. For what you ask? Well, I was made aware this morning that yours truly had, not only was I booted off the island, apparently I had to swim off. And now, if you know anything about me, hello, I don't like to get my hair wet. Not in that kind of, oh no. And I hate the ocean or the, I mean, they say island, I'm assuming it's in the middle of an ocean, right? Or was it in a creek? Was it just like I don't know. What do they call that? Like not an isthmus, like an embankment. Maybe it was just a little embankment of sand.
Yes.
That like islands in the stream.
Yes. Into the lagoon you go.
Oh God, I love that movie when I was a kid. Oh, speaking of when I was a kid. As promised, my 12-year-old self and my original hard copy of Mommy Dearest.
Yes.
Complete look. Now I told y'all, immediately you go right to the middle to look at the pictures. So there you go. There's that, as promised.
She's a terrible person.
I found out this morning that I was so distraught to find out that I got the boot. I mean, I honestly didn't even know for sure if I was still there.
From
But
Turtle
with,
Island.
with every cloud, there is a silver lining. So, my husband, well, I think it's my husband, but you can imagine how upset I was. But what do you think my silver lining was? No
No
guesses?
clue.
Okay, well,
No clue.
it came in this.
Tiffany.
I got this from the flea market. So while I was, listen, while
I'm
I was,
muting. I can't.
while I was, I may be muting too. You've got to try and look on the bright side. Every cloud has a silver lining. Now listen, I was counting on getting that damn belt, okay? I heard that it's really pretty and it has, like acrylic plastic gems or something, like a wrestling belt. Well, damn. I'm down for anything where you get a fabulous prize. And if the fabulous prize, I mean, who the hell needs like a round trip, all expenses paid trip to Paris and, a suite at the Ritz? Who needs that shit?
No,
Give
more.
me a pro wrestling belt. Okay. So as you can imagine, I spent last night, even though I didn't know until this morning, I did, what do they call that? Retroactive. I had a retroactive meltdown. I was having a damn breakdown this morning on the couch. And my husband, bless his heart, he came out of his office, on the way to work. And he said, honey, what's wrong? And I said, my God, not only did I got booted off the island. Number one, they didn't even send me the way I got there. Excuse me, that is just the height of bad manners. Sir, that is bad form. If you brought me there on a raft, in a dinghy, Royal Caribbean, whatever I've been on Sovereign of the Seas. One of those. Sir, it is very rude to not send me back as I came. So, just when I got over that, realizing that I was going to have to swim off, but I have a Dyson hairdryer, so, that'll help until I can get well, that's why I'm wearing this wig, because my hair's all fucked up. So the humiliation of having to swim off, my hair's destroyed. My God, I was going to say it looks like Betty's, but no, never mind. So see, there's another silver lining. I
just spit out my coffee.
But guess what? Apparently, well, first let me show you what I got. Now, I'm assuming this came from my husband because, Dolly wouldn't, there was no name on it. But I thought, I don't know, maybe Dolly does. Dolly, do you have a credit card on file with Tiffany? Can you just call them up and say, hey, I want to get the little lady, I just want to send her a fabulous consolation prize. So while there was no name, I'm going to assume my husband sent it. Oh, look.
The Tiffany bag.
Yes. Oh, look. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Would you look at that?
Looky there.
Look at that. My husband had a golf ball put in a beautiful setting, but that's not even the fabulous prize.
Do tell.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell and I'm gonna show. Now, the only thing that could have made this better was if it had been done with a broken crayon. We don't have crayons in our house. So I don't know. That kind of takes me back to Dolly maybe sent it to me. But then I go here and I'm like, no. Oh, so what did this say? So silver lining, always look for or the platinum lining, always look for the platinum lining. And if there's a big diamond, all the better. And no, that's not a real diamond. I got that at the flea market where I get the rest of my clothes. What do you think was folded up inside that little bag?
Do tell.
It says, presented to Crimes and Fashion for receiving, quote, the most votes ever in the history of Turtle Island to be voted off the island. Yes! God dang it, don't you tell me I'm not a winner. I am a winner. Oh my God. And you know what, kids? I wear that shit like a badge. So thanks for that. Okay, so one item off the list. Oh, damn. There was like a rogue
nylon thread.
Yeah, of course, right in the middle of my damn lipstick. Okay, got that. Let's see. We'll do this one really quickly because I only watched 10 minutes of it and I was like, wow. That would be The Interview Room.
Oh yeah.
Chris McDonough with Josh from the lab, and I believe his name was Dr. Burko, something like that.
Kevorkian.
Well, apparently I believe he's a forensics.
Yes, he does.
He'd have to be a psychiatrist. No, wait. They were referring to him as doctor. So
he is a doctor.
He's either a PhD.
The New Evil is the book he wrote.
Okay, so is he a PhD?
He does
psychological.
Yeah, he does psychological and
okay,
voice.
So he's a forensic psychologist.
Yeah, and he does. I think it was voice or something. Remember, he was talking about.
I didn't
whatever.
Listen. You know what? This is why I didn't continue to listen. Well, number one, I haven't listened to Chris McDonough in a very long time. But here's what really. I turned it on this morning and I thought, oh, well, the title was kind of interesting. So I thought, okay, well, let me just listen to a few minutes of this. You know that I'm telling you, I don't think I listened to more than 15 minutes tops. God dang it. There is like one of all the hair on this thing. There is one. Did I
pull out the scissors, just trim it?
Oh no, I'll just pull it back further on my forehead. I have an adjustable hairline today. So we've got McDonough. What's his name? Doctor Who?
But Bartucco or something like that.
Okay, yeah, him. We'll just call him Dr. B since I can't remember. And Josh from the lab. And McDonough starts to explain Don Wells. And the guy says, the doctor, he starts talking about, how people who commit, he has like a database of, is it all killers or just serial killers?
I think it was just serial,
Okay.
but I
At
can't
any
swear
rate,
to that.
here's what happened, basically. McDonough is leading this doctor. The way he is speaking about Don Wells and his assaults, I think he called them essays. I don't think
Yes.
he was absolutely, if that doctor had not had the good sense to say, well, wait a minute, I want to make sure that I'm understanding this correctly and we're using the right verbiage or something along those lines. Has he been actually convicted? Oh, well, no, but that's because the statute of limitations ran, and but the detectives said, and I don't remember what the terminology was that McDonough used, but basically what he was saying to this doctor was, well, no, because the statute of limitations ran, but he made it sound like as if they do this type of thing. Maybe inner office, but I have never heard of this in my life. He led him to believe that while they couldn't prosecute, oh, well, we would have, and he would have been found guilty, is basically, I wish I could remember. At that point, I was so disgusted, I just turned it off. Oh, yeah, and he shouted out, what's his name? Molly's old BFF.
Oh, yeah, that one. There was Justin for all.
Yes. Shouted him out like he's, some. And I was just like, are you serious right now? And you know what's funny is, and I have to say, I was one of those people who, when he interviewed Candace and everybody else, I was right on board. Everything he said, I took as the gospel truth. Not in, well, I took his observations that he made based on his law enforcement background.
Yes.
Because I don't know, you know what's crazy is I don't consider myself to be a naive person. Definitely not with just everyday Joe Schmoes walking around. But, I guess it's the time I come from. I just assume that law enforcement, that you're good and you're honest and everything else. I don't come at it from, you're trying to grow a YouTube channel and. So,
exactly.
But the only reason that I even, because like I said, I haven't listened to him in a long time.
Yeah.
But I've talked to enough other creators on here from all different, types of channels. And when so many people have the same thoughts about how he conducts himself on here, I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I need to try and look at this through a different lens. And I am not a fan of the Wells. I've said many times that I think they know where their daughter is. However, that was so gross last night. My God, I really felt like if that doctor had not have been so insistent that, no, wait a minute, I need to know, has he been convicted? Because the way McDonough was speaking, you would have thought that he had been, or that he'd at least been charged.
He convicted the Wells from day one on everything.
I was just appalled. And it is because I listen to so many other people that I like and respect that view him with a lot of, you know,
Yeah.
so they not the not what I had, which was, oh, you're a cop, you're a former cop. Well, of course you're one of the good guys. Of course you wouldn't do anything except by the book. Yeah. Well, this is YouTube and
Exactly.
hi Amy, how are you? Hi Runaway Truth, Blank Slate. Anybody coming in? Branson Girl, how are you?
I always felt like he exploited the sisters.
Oh God, yes, I agree. I think, you
And
know,
that's just my personal opinion, but
yeah, that was another one that he was just, you know,
hell bent.
yeah, that there was going to be charges there, and there's not, and there's a reason
No.
for that, and there's probably more than one, but
Exactly.
yeah, it was it was definitely, it skeezed me out to see him do it, and in fact, I'm pretty sure I sent you a text and said, yeah, he lost, like all credibility is lost.
Yes.
For me anyway. I believe you said you never had it to begin with.
Yes. Exactly. I didn't.
But
Just his
and
behavior.
I know there's people in this chat that feel the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we have Mitten Papa, who I would imagine belongs with Mitten Mama. Hey, Senrisa, how are you? Mystified Me, how are you?
No, from day one, when the first video I saw of him with Candace and then H, the young man, remember, I have a lot of detective friends, and I can't imagine one of them just immediately going in with a preconceived notion. And he can say that he doesn't, but he does, because it came out in everything he said and did.
Well, how about the fact that, I mean, just as a parent, and he's a parent.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't give a shit what your retired self thinks you're investigating. To put, and I don't care what his mother says, because clearly his mother doesn't have the best judgment in the world.
Right.
To put that kid all over YouTube.
Yeah.
To expose him and his family to the ridicule, everything that goes with it. It's hard enough when you're an adult to deal with some of the crazy shit that people will come at you with. And
exactly.
And we're not embroiled in any kind of, missing child case. And by embroiled, I just mean,
yeah,
they're part of the story, like it or not. They were there.
Yeah.
They were together that day at some point. So just looking back now with a new perspective, that's why I really do. I think it's important to listen to not. That's why I don't block people in this chat. That's why I don't lose my shit on people that come in and insult me or spam the chat, whatever. I like to hear other people's take on things, because so often I sit back and say, even if I don't change my opinion on something, I still always sit back and say, well, wow, I didn't think of that, or I never looked at it through that lens.
Right.
And to look at it now, it's vile. I mean,
it is.
His mother, forget about that. Like I said, clearly, to me, her judgment is very questionable.
Yes.
Because of
let's
everything.
Let's compare and contrast, Jody Sue, I have a respect for because she was determined to keep her children off and out of YouTube, even though
She's stuck in them.
people were determined to drag them into it and getting pictures and or whatever. But she took great strides to and went to great lengths to protect them from all of that. Um, so the one thing I do respect her for is the fact that she just didn't let just any Tom, Dick, or Harry talk to her children. And she went through a phase where I think the daughter or something other they were shown a few times, but at the end of the day, she was very, very protective of them. And then you've got the other that just let whoever, whatever, talk to them.
Well, my problem is with him. I mean, take her all the way out of it,
Right.
because I don't know that this is the case, but I would imagine. I mean, I've made no secret of the fact that I'm very much a proponent of bribery, not of public officials and whatnot, but when you want something from someone, well, there's nothing. He's a private citizen now. There's nothing that would bar him from either giving them money for the interview, or maybe they buy them pizzas and groceries. I don't know. And I'm not saying he did, but what I am saying is, where is his, like, something tells me that he wouldn't have wanted his own child exploited. And he did.
No.
He exploited that kid. I don't care what anybody says.
He did.
He is in a position of authority, even though
Yeah.
he is retired. He damn sure makes sure that he's retired law enforcement. So therefore, in my eyes, his position of authority is greater than just any other adult would have.
Absolutely.
That
And
kid.
here's the worst part. He lost his son in an accident.
Oh, that's right.
So that made me much more protective of other, my other child and even other people's children. So I just don't get that.
I don't either. I would never. It just feels gross. Because I don't remember how big his channel was when he interviewed Hunter, but we all know damn good and well that was done with a very specific purpose in mind.
Yes, it was.
And I don't think it was just strictly about Summer Wells. Sorry, not sorry.
No,
it was about growing his channel. Hey, Courtney.
And he did.
Yes, he did.
And tons
So
of memberships.
But where I was going with that is, he had to have known, unless he had no subscribers at that point, and that was his launching, his channel.
Right.
He had to have known what goes on around here.
Of course.
And to basically just throw that kid and his family to the wolves. Because if it was all about Summer, then why didn't he just do all that privately and then not use it as content?
Exactly.
And I'm not even saying he shouldn't be able to do Summerwell's content. I mean, listen, when I got up this morning and I started listening to that, when I was putting my makeup on, I think it had about 25,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
Before I came in here, it was up to 35. So, I just think that I think he owed that child more. And I think that he misused his.
Yes, he did. And one of the other things about him, and I don't know if you know that, but allegedly he was the type of detective that got a kid, I believe it was, sentenced.
Oh, I do remember that. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. So that's
So
that. I don't want to get too in the weeds with that because we never talk about any of
no,
that. But I definitely, that was just,
it
I mean,
was.
honestly, my mouth, I was like this. Are you shitting me? He's
I
gonna
know.
he's, I mean, it was bad. What he was doing to Don Wells. And that's coming from
Yes,
somebody who I don't have any use for Don Wells. Okay. But if
exactly.
I can say that was so wrong,
It was
yeah,
just wrong.
it is. It's,
It, yeah, I agree. I couldn't
yeah,
agree more.
I think I only have one more. Oh no, I have two more. I lied. Hold on one minute. I can't figure out. I hope it's my husband and not the FedEx man.
Or a burglar.
Maybe it was the dog. I don't know. I kept hearing. I thought somebody was out in the kitchen.
It
Okay.
could be that orb. I haven't seen the orb today.
I was telling my husband about that. He's like,
Yes.
"Oh, honey, it's a reflection of this, that, the other." I'm like, I don't know.
Mm, no,
Great
no,
light.
not.
How are you? Mitten Mama. I have no idea why she keeps getting blocked. While you
What?
were talking, I unblocked her. I don't know what that is. And
Somebody
it's only
said
her. I didn't see anybody else that
there
should
was a
be
there
should
was
be, it
another
might have
chat
been an
last night.
accident. I don't know.
There was another chat last night that StreamYard had, or whatever, had gone in, unmodded everybody. And another chat that a bunch of people had been blocked that were mods.
Yeah, it's been doing some weird things, but
Hmm.
I'm gonna actually what I need. I'm gonna do it right now so I don't forget, and I'm gonna put it on my monitor for the next little bit of time. Every morning when I come in here to
Hmm.
before we go live, I go live. I need to make sure I check the studio just to see if anybody is blocked that should
Yeah,
should
because
not be.
I forget who it was, and they said, "Oh my gosh, I don't even know who I had modded." Or these people are
Oh
in
my God. And
here.
then, yep. And then people get upset because their wrenches are
Exactly.
just gone. Okay. So I'm going to put check blocked list. Okay. All right. This one might take a bit, and I'm sure it's on
I'm sure it's on my
your list
list.
as well. The interview that Morbid did
Oh
with Betty.
yes, yes. Do tell. We
Uh,
yeah.
well, my no, absolutely. For my part, no surprises at all, none
Nope.
whatsoever. This is it went exactly as I thought it was going to go. Uh,
Yes.
and you know, I was gonna say nobody cares what Betty's favorite brand of toilet paper is.
No.
Uh, but he when responding to criticisms such as that about how the interview went,
Yep.
he said, I've heard him several times say, well, I don't remember his exact words, but basically he said, look, I was you can't just come in hot, go in deep off of the word go. And I agree with that. Hi
Right.
Zen. Um, but yeah, no.
No. There were no hard hitting questions. Nothing real.
Now what I heard him say in
What?
response to that very criticism? I heard him say, because I was there for about the first hour or so in the chat.
Mm.
Uh, I then listened to it for maybe another 45 minutes.
Right.
Out. I got 2 hours in tops, and it might not have been that long. But I heard him say, dude, I asked her straight up if she was a racist. How much more could I have asked, or something like that? And you know what I was thinking to myself? It wasn't for me, it wasn't that. It wasn't that he didn't ask some questions like that.
Right.
However, when of course she says no, well, why did he not? That would have been the time to say, okay, Betty, well, what about this? What about you sitting next to these 3 people, or whatever that was?
Right.
The video we've all seen a bunch of times. Why not say, okay, then Betty, what would you say? How do you explain this? And then you play the clip.
Yeah.
Which just confirms what I thought all along, which was, there's a couple things I'm calling bullshit on. The part where here's something that to me makes absolutely no sense. And typically, if it doesn't make sense, it's not true.
Right.
And does it matter? No. But this thing about, well, when he left YouTube, Betty was the only person who reached out to him.
Yeah. Right.
Why? That would be like me. Well, let me think. Who would it be like me? It didn't make any sense. It made no sense. Dietz, absolutely. I could see her reaching out to Dietz, because Dietz has never been anything but, even if she was criticizing behavior or content, she did it with the utmost respect. So
always.
Dietz, I could have bought Betty, reaching out to. Morbid? Come on.
No.
It would be like her reaching out to me.
Well, he used to serenade her, remember?
Well, yeah, and I remember she threatened him with a lawsuit.
Yeah, I know, right?
So how do we get from, it just didn't, it just made no sense. It made no sense. It did not.
It was absolute setup.
There's a lot of things that, and not because of her, but because of him, there's a lot of things that I'll give the benefit of the doubt on when deciding, do I think that's bullshit, or does that sound like it? And
right.
Her being the one who reached out to him, it just defies logic and makes no sense. But okay.
No, it doesn't. It just all seemed very contrived to me.
Yeah. And does it matter in the big picture? No, it does not. Hey, Kay. But so that didn't ring true. And the thing about no prepared questions ahead of time. I'm sorry. That would, unless I was of the opinion, and still it can 50-50 either way, that everything was decided on ahead of time.
Yes.
I could see where it was like, okay, you can ask anything about this period of time, where don't touch anything from this subject. I could see that kind of leeway given, but the only way that I would believe that there was nothing like I just said is if they were in communication for quite a while and had developed a friendship, relationship, whatever it was.
I told you she was. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. That's the only way I could possibly imagine, because it would not be smart for either one of them to go into an interview with, oh no, anything's on the table. Ask me anything you want.
Right, especially from him. But
for both of them, it could be disastrous.
But yeah, which I was hoping. But no,
Went
I think,
exactly like I knew it would. I knew he
yeah,
wouldn't ambush her. I didn't
no.
have there was not a thought in my mind that he would do that.
Mm-mm. And she had been so giddy for so long. And I finally figured it out. It was because of that.
See, I don't watch her. So I know you kept telling me that. Um, so that while I can, and he's smart, okay, and
He's
if
very smart.
he's very smart, and if I had to guess, he probably spent a lot of time watching her in
Hmm.
various videos, you know, lives, uh, out doing her work, uh,
Yeah.
just different types of scenarios to.
You think so? I felt like he didn't know jack about her.
Oh no, I think he knew. I think he knew a lot about her. And I
Or,
think because I think he very purposely, if that is truly what he's looking to do,
right.
is go into this kind of a channel. Well, who what better than to start with her to kick it off with? And
Yeah, right.
if that's what he wants to do, and he wants to be taken seriously and be able to, entice other people to come on with him, well,
Right.
you would naturally do your homework on someone.
Hopefully, yes.
Because to me,
Absolutely.
how else do you know how? That's just my thought. I believe that he was
And
thoroughly
you're probably right.
prepared for any kind of, nuclear event.
Especially
Um,
with her.
but yeah, so that would be my criticism is, and I agreed when he said you can't just like go in 5 minutes. You got to build up. You got to get her comfortable because you could see it. Look, he he did a good job. Whether you think anything was accomplished or you liked him, he did a good job
He did. He really did.
because that's we all watched it. You could watch her when she first came on. She was like a deer in headlights. And listen, I don't blame her. I would have been the same way.
Right.
So it's just natural. And I promise you, her adrenaline did not go all the way back down until she was done there. But you could watch the physical change
Oh,
come
yeah.
over her. As she got more and more and more comfortable, she sat back for, it just, you could see it, you could hear it. And that's
Yes.
because of him. I mean, because he
And
was holding her hand.
and once somebody challenged her, that was, yeah.
Now let me tell you where I stopped watching. I know I was absolutely done once she doxed Emmy. That
Yeah,
that I
that
was
I was
done.
too.
But I think I was only listening. I was in my kitchen making something. So, oh yeah, I was making that pumpkin cheesecake. So I wasn't, I kind of knew, I knew where it was. I knew how it was going to go. So
Yeah.
I wasn't like, riveted to it.
No.
But I was definitely done after that happened. So when you
I was.
say she,
I saw her body language the minute she was told that Emmy had said something about, did you receive my uh, letter to cease and desist? Her body language, her eyes, everything just changed. It was like from one person to shape shifting into the devil himself. That's what I saw.
yeah, I,
I'm big in watching the eyes, body language, what you say, how you say it. And immediately when I saw that question go up, I went, uh oh. And then just 1 second at a time, it changed.
Yeah, she's not known for her game face. She
No.
So, I mean, I guess this is just kind of like a perfect segue into the weekend festivities. Is there anything you
Well,
want to add?
Glare had his little review during and after.
Oh yes, he was doing counter streaming.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
What?
He just kept trying to make excuses about the picture.
Oh
Was
god,
one thing. Um,
I'm so sick. Yeah, it's like I'm right
yeah.
there with him when he said something about if I wanted all of YouTube to see my dick. And I kept thinking to myself, well, dude, you've been around this game long enough. I I tell you what, I just cannot imagine. To me, if you're gonna send anyone, I don't give a shit who it is, whether it's on YouTube or it's you know
Yeah.
some other platform. If you are going to send someone pictures of your body parts, well, you better just assume that they're going worldwide. That
Oh,
they're
absolutely.
that doesn't mean I think it's right,
No, but they will.
but that's like, how do you it? I don't know. I just can't imagine
Mm-mm.
if because if that's truly how you feel, why would you even take the chance, especially on this platform? I mean,
And the fact that they supposedly, what was it? He tried to say that he didn't even really know him that well before the breakup with Morbid's girlfriend. Those two. Didn't he say something to the effect of he didn't really know him, but then
oh yeah.
somebody went back and did a counter claim on that and said, "Oh yes, he did. They knew each other quite well."
Oh, yeah, I
Allegedly.
did hear that. I mean, just like coming in heels chat the other night,
Oh, that was unforgivable.
no, that was, dude, it's like, that's just, it was just gross.
Disgusting.
Listen, he's entitled to feel however he wants to feel. Okay.
Yes.
But
But
what was so gross was that he seemed to be like giddy about it. Like
no,
that's not a good
was
look. That is not a good
no.
look for
And
anybody.
went up there and laughed and oh, you're crying now? Oh, please.
Yeah,
I
that was
just wanted to just
I was not there. I had popped in. We were going to look for a tree, which, by the way, we did get our tree yesterday, and I am proud to report maybe that's why I got this little box. We broke the record. It was
oh,
less than 30 seconds, and I picked out the best tree in the entire place. I said, honey, take that one, bring it out here, just hold it up, and I'll do a spin all the way around, and
uh-huh.
I'll give it the green light or the
Mm-hmm.
and it was perfect.
Fabulous. See,
Eight
we had
foot,
to.
I think it's an 8 foot. Is it a Fraser or Douglas? It's the one with the softer needles. I love. Smells
That's a
fantastic.
Fraser, I believe.
Fantastic. So,
Yes.
but yes, it was. So I came in her live. She had just started. I said hello. There was a lot of people in there. I don't think she even saw me. And I said, I'll be here for a few minutes, but then I've got to go and look for a tree. So I'll just be listening. And yeah, when I think I didn't hear it until the morning because
Yeah, I think
we had dinner
I
and
was. I'm sure I was one that sent you a text and said you.
yes,
Look,
I know
this
you
is.
did. Yeah,
I was
that was
sick.
yeah. And it's like this, honestly, this thing with another thing he seems to revel in and thinks is, gets really giddy about is the see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
we get it. Okay. We get it. We know that you are very proud of yourself for using that word.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
real man.
It's like, it's kind of old now.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think anybody's forgotten what he called her. So why we need to keep, like, why
Exactly.
he needs to repeat it all the time, I don't know. Because he's getting a charge out of it.
Yeah,
So,
and the shock factor is over.
yes.
It was
yes.
over for me from the very beginning. Once you say that word so many times, then
Yeah.
enough is enough. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
Exactly.
With him.
Exactly. So,
So
okay, so anything else on the interview?
I can't that pretty much summed it up.
Do you think
I was bored stiff with it and moved on to bigger and better things. Perhaps you should go check and see what's going on.
maybe maybe my husband's in the garage? I know he said he was coming home early this morning. He was going into the office and then coming back this afternoon early. But the dog's
Is your door locked? Is your office door locked by any chance? Let's be a little okay.
No, in fact, my doors are open.
But you have your friend. Do you have a friend around?
Oh, I have an alarm pad with a panic button on it and let me tell you something. You push that thing and I have to say, my alarm company's I cuss them sometimes because sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I forget to turn the alarm off and holy shit, you open the door and it's lights, it's sirens, it's the whole night. And I'm like, damn it, can't you give me like a grace period? Do you think she did herself any good? Do you think she changed any minds or opinions about anything?
Nope. I don't. And the reason being is we had all heard all of that 1,000 times before and told 1,000 different ways and 1,000 different stories. And people were saying in the chat when I was watching, look, Betty, this is the 20th version of this.
I was in the chat for about an hour. I was absolutely behaving myself because I didn't want to get the boot. Plus, I just wanted to listen. I know that for me, if I really start going in, I'm only sometimes that takes my listening down.
Yes.
By half, perhaps.
Yes.
Because you start talking to somebody else and you're so I didn't make many comments at all. But what I did, here was a comment I made because this just fucking made me laugh. And this I do think caught her off guard. Something about, well, when did your interest in true crime start or something along those lines? And she said, of course, I immediately pushed the number 2. And she said, well, I used to watch Perry Mason and somebody else. And she
Columbo.
said, and then she said, and in the law office that I worked in, we used a dictation machine, also known as a dictaphone. And at that point I said, Betty, were you working in Perry Mason's office?
I was going to say.
Or you were just what? I mean, that's what I said. I was like, I don't even think it was syndicated when she was that age. But then I have to remember that she's younger, 10 years younger than moi.
I missed that.
Oh, God, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
I never used one.
I didn't either.
Way past all that.
I will say the lawyer that I worked in, which something that's interesting.
What?
I kind of thought about it when it happened, but now I'm thinking and I'm like, oh, maybe that is, she's been known to, let's just say, mimic some things about me.
Yes.
And now maybe the chat can tell me, because I could be totally wrong about this. This could be something that she has said many times. I've just never heard it. And it kind of caught my attention because I've talked about it, and it was almost the same wording that I used. She said, when she was talking about the office where the dictation machine was,
Yes.
the dictaphone, she said, yeah, that was the first law office I worked in, and it was, it was mainly contracts, business, real estate. Oh, and it was so boring. And
Uh-huh.
and I was like,
we know what that contract office was.
oh, that's right. That.
Yeah.
But I just thought, well, that's interesting because I said almost the exact same thing not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't watch her, so that very well could be something that she has said in the past. Look at that. Just one more thing me and Bets have in common.
Yes. I don't recall her. I don't know. Because I end up being ADD, keeping my focus is a real challenge. Listening to that, and so I don't recall exactly, but I do know that the first thing I thought of when she said that was, oh yeah, the one you all got in a lot of trouble over. Oh yeah, that law office. So how did you manage to get to work for a judge, was it?
See, I think that story predates me because I've only heard that on other channels, her talking about
I've heard that
the judge.
Not long ago, actually.
It's interesting.
In fact, she mentioned a judge's name in that interview the other
She
night.
did.
Yes. I'll have to go back. Some judge here in Florida, of course.
Uh-huh. I
I
think we're in the same circuit.
Uh-huh.
That I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, so I think. See, I didn't watch long enough to know. I'm only going to comment up onto the point that I stopped, which was right when she doxed Emmy.
Right.
I've said multiple times that I'm always trying to find something about her that is relatable. And I try and do that with, well, I mean, honestly, there's not too many other people that are as and I tried.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I got nothing.
I was hoping to see her. I mean, I'm not going to say that do I think she won over anybody that just really cannot stand her? No.
No.
But I will say, I think most especially in the beginning, when you could tell when she still wasn't,
comfy yet.
Yes. And even if they were talking on the phone every single day and braiding each other's hair, you would still be nervous.
Sure.
So I thought I found her to be slightly more. I'm having a hard time articulating it. There were moments when I saw what I think is Andra.
Human.
Andra. And I do think there were some moments where she did seem to be, and you could almost see the switch take
Yes.
over, you know.
Yeah.
So, but do I think she changed any minds? No. But I do think that, like me, there were and not watching the whole thing, I can sit here and say this because whatever took place at the end, I haven't seen. So
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm like you. I stopped once she pulled that stunt again. I was like, okay, I'm done. This and
yeah,
Morbid's attitude was, oh, I don't give a damn, blah blah blah.
yeah,
Okay,
that,
well, fine. Somebody did that to you not long ago,
yeah.
Morbid, and you have the audacity. I mean, what a prick. I'm allowed to say that.
He's. I wish I knew what he was, his old channel. Like, I only know him from, now, and when he was here before he, just returned. Um, but he's doing really long lives,
Yeah, it
and
was 11 hours, wasn't it?
I think so. But he's been doing a lot of, you know, very lengthy lives. I don't think I've seen one that's under 8 hours.
Mm-mm.
God bless him. I couldn't.
My focus is that of a gnat to begin with, so there's no way I could do that.
No, me either. Hell, my ass cheeks wouldn't hold out that long.
Mm-mm.
Well, this is probably a perfect segue into yesterday.
Which one?
Well, hold on, let me.
Yeah, pull that one up. My mind just went blank.
Well, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds.
Oh,
Oh, wait. There's one more thing that I want to,
okay.
and it's just a comment I'm going to make, and then we're leaving it there.
Okay.
I saw Dolly's been doing these lives of late about Savage.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw this morning that PJ now has a thumbnail for her own live, much like that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And listen, go pull it up. I'm not going to bring it up here, but
No.
just pull it up and look at her thumbnail. And I think it's scheduled for, I believe it was the 30th.
Yes. Oh, let me see.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Amberly, how you doing? Hi, Alaska. Listen, I've said on more than one occasion that Savage was good to me. I have a certain loyalty for her. I can support the person and not co-sign all the behavior, because I certainly do not. This going real life shit is, I just, whatever the reasons are for it, I would never do it.
Right.
I said at the time, I think it's bad. It like, I don't want to see her get hurt. You don't know what it just, nothing to me, nothing good is coming from that kind of a situation. I don't think anybody should do it ever. It's putting yourself, there's just too much that could go wrong, and even if it goes right, what's going to come of it? Nothing good. So
Yeah.
there's plenty of that to go around. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
This is not about that, but
Yeah.
and they have both fired shots. They've both done things that shouldn't have been done.
Right.
But I tell you what, this is getting to a point. Well, what I wrote down in these notes says, where does this end? When I saw her thumbnail, PJ's, and I don't know PJ from Adam's House Cat. and I understand that's her man, but they are, I mean, they are now, did you see the thumbnail?
I did.
Okay, well, what do you think about that? I mean, I think that shit is just vile. I don't, what are we doing here? Why are we bringing we're mocking people's children? Like, why is this being done?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Nothing good is going to come from this. It's just not.
No.
Somebody is going to have to.
Yes.
I mean, I truly, I wish that they would both just put this down and walk away from it. Because to me, all this is just ramping up. I mean, they have got to know by doing that. I mean, I believe they are both parents, are they not?
Yes.
I mean, people's children should be off
limits. Yes.
And because those kids didn't do anything to anyone on YouTube, I don't think.
And I'm quite shocked, actually, that.
I mean, do you see what's written next to the little stick people?
I noticed it, yes, and I'm shocked.
I mean, what?
Because I
my
really
question
like
is, what fucking difference does it make? That's my question. What difference does it make? What?
Right.
It's bad enough it's being done, but now we need to add in like all these details that I didn't know stick people had colors, number one. I mean, how could you not think that? Listen, I'm a damn privileged middle-aged white woman.
Yes.
And I take offense to it. I think it's gross.
I do too.
Because it's so unnecessary. It's done for nothing but the incendiary shock value of it. I mean,
I'm
if I was
shocked.
a person of color, I wouldn't appreciate that thumbnail.
No. I'm shocked.
I would stop. Yeah, it's just like
that's just not.
And why? Like,
I don't know.
Why put it there if it's not meant as what I just said? Then why is it there?
I don't know.
I mean,
the mother part of me wants to say, "Can we talk?"
I mean,
but
honestly,
it's none of my business. So
it mine either. But you know, the bottom line is, much like when we were talking about Scab Girl, and I said, if there's no standards, then anything goes. Then anything goes.
Anything goes, and everything runs them up.
Yeah, and then there's no consequences, and
no.
But that would be my question, truly.
What's the end game?
Yes, what is everybody looking to get out of this? Because to me, this is long ago left to the point of YouTube drama. It's not. It's getting really, really low down, dirty, personal. I mean,
it's getting and not just that. There are others out there that are pushing the envelope to the point where something really bad is about to happen.
It's just common sense. It truly, and you know what? I always think this with some of these, and I'm not speaking about Dolly or Savage right at the moment, but some of the people on here that we all know are fucking unhinged. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Yes. I'm not naming names, but we all know that there are people that they ain't right. Like, they don't have both oars in the water.
No, you have both oars, okay?
Yeah. Yes, I definitely do. And when I truly, it makes me, I always sit back and say to myself, my God, like, when it gets to the point where your family is being drug into things and whatnot, and it's becoming more, the behavior is escalating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at what point do you just walk away?
And I've heard some others say, I can't walk away. I tried to walk away. So
You
you
mean walk
go,
away?
but
You
they
mean
went a
walk away from?
little
I'm talking about walking away from YouTube. I'm not talking about walking away from the
right,
whatever the fight is.
right. No. And some have had to take legal action, and it's gotten to the point where I worry, you know?
It's the natural consequence of this kind of shit.
Yes.
I mean, look at and in the situation we were just talking about, and when I was not speaking about Dolly and Savage just a
Mm-mm.
moment ago when I said, both oars in the water. That was just a general statement
The general statement,
about
yes, not yeah.
about the temperature of this place. But perfect. Those thumbnails are a perfect example.
Yes.
It's like somebody made a comment. I think it might have been Heels. It said the bar just continues to be lowered, and that is
It does.
absolutely the truth. It is to me. I'm sitting here trying to think of the worst. Well, I mean, I guess I know the worst thing that's been done to me, and if that person came to me and apologized, I would graciously accept it. I mean, for me, it's done, it's over, and it has been. But when outrageous behavior takes place, whatever it is,
Right.
if the community will not stand up and say, no,
No more.
no, we're not going to tolerate this. And the only way we can not tolerate it is we don't patronize your channel. We don't give you money. We don't
But here's the
we don't welcome you on our panels, our chats. And I'm talking about in the most extreme cases. I'm not,
right. But here's the problem. YouTube does not enforce the rules they have.
No,
Okay?
I know, but that's
And
why
this is on YouTube. There's going to be
yes.
somebody else who unalives himself on a live. There's always going to be one more docs. There's going to be one more this, one more that. YouTube.
Oh, that's just a given.
They have to be held accountable at some point.
Would you like to hear what my husband says about things like that?
I'm sure he's probably said the same thing I did. Go ahead.
This is the shit stain of YouTube. That's what he says.
Yeah.
He's like, they don't give a fuck about anything that goes on with all those fucking wackos. Those were his exact words.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're making a ton of money.
And nobody here is making them anything. I mean, they don't give a shit.
They don't care.
No, they don't.
But what's going to have to happen is that a class action lawsuit has got to take place. In particular, those who have been so devastated by the not enforcing the rules to the point that they've lost family over it. Okay.
But you know what the logical question is. And I mean, in a perfect world, yes, that would be great. But you and I both know we'll both probably be dead. If that was filed tomorrow, we'll be dead before it ever sees a courtroom.
Oh, yeah. And the question is, why don't you just walk away?
Yes, that's the logical question. Why not just... And I know that answer is different for everybody. And some people, this is their income. It's their job.
Yes.
And I can appreciate that. But I mean, honestly, my mouth was hanging open. I was dumbfounded when I saw those thumbnails, because that's a fucking low blow. Okay. It just is. I don't know how much lower you go. Like, you are dragging people's kids into this. And they're not just little stick figures.
No.
Apparently the stick figures had ethnicities.
Yeah.
I mean, that's done. Well, I don't know why it's done, because I would never do such a thing. See, this is what I find so amusing about this place.
that
there's
we
a lot
wouldn't
of
think
people,
of any of this.
there's a lot of people who, you know, we all get, I hate to say hate, but we all get criticism or hate in different ways.
Yes.
And some of it is very much deserved because of one's actions. But take someone like me.
Right.
I have never doxed anyone. I'm never going to dox anyone. I would never reach into someone's personal life,
Nope.
etc. We've been through all this.
Nope.
But another thing I've also never done, I have never sat in this chair and said, I'm better than you.
Nope.
I'm prettier than you. I have more money than you. I have better clothes than you. I have never fucking said those words or any
Nope.
iteration of those words. However,
Nor have I.
because of other people's, whatever it is, they feel some type of way when they look at me or they listen to me. Now, words, I can entirely understand that being criticized
Because you're high maintenance.
because of
You're
things I've said. I can whoever that was that wanted to dance, take my hand and dance. Come on, rapper, let's dance.
Because you're
That
very
I can
high.
understand.
You're
Okay.
very high maintenance.
Totally.
Okay.
But I find that there's a lot of people who want to act as if I have said all of those things.
Of course.
Just because of just what they see. But
and a lot of that is jealousy. And,
yeah,
jealousy breeds hate. We know what hate breeds. So, yes. And it doesn't matter
to me because I've like, how do you assign? I don't know. I just know that I've never done that. And if that's triggering to someone, but see, that's a them problem. It's not a me problem.
No, so stop watching. My thing is, I wish I were doing a psych dissertation this semester.
Oh God,
because
I do.
I could write a novel in a heartbeat. Okay, this
yes.
place is just one cesspool of destruction, and I mean, I bet I could get it published in the APA or something. I mean,
Absolutely, it's coming. Trust me, it is coming. If you were a younger person and you were already in this and you were pursuing a graduate degree, hell yes. Exactly. Are you kidding me? This is a live action, interactive sideshow. Yes. A circus a sideshow.
I would start my own channel to get tips on, okay, tell me what you think I should do here. What should I say here? We're putting this together in this little square, but we need to, have offshoots of this for this dissertation and blah, 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 It would be epic.
And can you imagine if I've said so many times, and I mean it, I don't give a shit how many subs I have, and I don't ask for anybody's money.
Nope.
So that's even been removed from the equation where I'm concerned. I am not a threat to anyone. This shit could blow up tomorrow and it's all good.
Yeah.
This is a hobby. But this place breeds and rewards the worst traits that we humans have.
Total dysfunction.
It breeds jealousy. It runs on ego and money
and hate.
And nothing brings out the bad things in people more than all those things, and that's what's rewarded here, and that's why it's so damn cutthroat.
Yes,
but there has to come a point where it's all in the subs' hands. I've said this a million times. It is in the subs' hands. They
absolutely.
They are. And,
absolutely.
It's fine to hate somebody on your TV. Like, oh God, she's such a bitch. I can't stand her. That's that's normal. We all have people that bring that. We all hate watch people. We
Exactly.
all see people that were like, oh, I wish I had that. I mean, you know, it, trust me, if I was interested in really fucking stirring these people up, oh, I would, but I'm not. I don't do shit like that. I've never
I
done
don't
stuff
want
like
to. I want nothing to do with it.
that.
I
No,
don't want it done to me.
no.
I'm not about to do it to anybody else. But I will sit here and tell you right now, if you think for one moment that you would do it to me and not get a repercussion, you're wrong. But my repercussion would be legal because I know people.
I've
You
said
know?
that many times too. You do not know on here
Uh-uh.
who, okay, and so you go, let's say you go and you get somebody's name. You hate this bitch, and oh, here's her name and her address, and
Uh-huh.
well, that's great, but that doesn't exactly what you just said. That doesn't tell you who who that person knows, who
Mm-mm.
their family is, who their family knows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't get all of that. And why is it going to that place?
Make that make sense. And furthermore, if anybody has not done this, nothing about me is true on my accounts. Nothing.
Well, that's very smart.
Okay. You will look and start, I mean, even my IP addresses don't really exist. They do, but they don't. Because I got a guy. I know a guy. Okay.
Got a guy for that.
I got a guy for that. Okay. I got a guy for a lot of things. So at the end of the day, just leave it be.
Yeah. I'm
Because
sorry. I just when
I'm
I
not going
joke
to
around
do,
about this, listen, I'm really not joking around when I say that I must. I mean, I would highly recommend that everybody do some version of what I do, which is I am not on this in this place
uh-uh.
24/7 because
Nope.
I find it emotionally draining. This
It
place is
is
like a
exhausting.
vampire. It is like an emotional vampire, and it will suck anything you will give it.
It
And
will.
it is real easy to start losing perspective
It is.
when you are on here so much that all of your interactions are taking place here. Like, shut
Yes.
the shit off, get in your car or go take a walk, go
Go
talk
touch
to real
grass.
people. Yes, go talk to real people. Like, it
And
is amazing what just putting the YouTube down and stepping
well,
away for a day, 2 days, whatever. Um,
absolutely. Now there are
your
people,
perspective will get dialed right back in.
exactly. Now there are people that this is their life because they're shut-ins
Yes,
or whatever reason and I totally, I know you do too,
I get it.
totally understand that
All the more
this is
reason.
I
All
think
the
this
more
is a
reason.
yes. And I think this is a great place for those people who aren't physically able to get up and get out and do things. But it also find a different genre, like I do decorating and
Yeah, that's a good
history and
idea. Um,
right.
I mean, I think it probably, I'm sure that every community has problems, but if there is one that is more toxic than this, I don't want to
I don't want
be
anything to
witness
do
to
with it.
it.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm, no.
I believe my husband when he says this is, the shit
Hmm.
stain of YouTube.
It
Um,
is.
but to me, even it's even more important if this is your only, socialization with other people.
Yes. Yes.
because you truly do start. It is so easy. I mean, having a very full and meaningful, rich life, and I still not rich life of road trips,
Right.
but I find myself like I got to put it down. Like I'm getting
Exactly.
too involved in this one's issue, and it just
Exactly.
and we're it's hard enough for people who are very rational and can see it and appreciate it happening. Never mind the
Absolutely.
people that they're just going to go wherever,
Absolutely.
you know,
And I'm
wherever.
one of these people that I have to have, I even have to fall asleep to noise of some sort.
Oh, I
Like,
do too. I
you
go to
know, I
sleep with
cannot,
the TV,
silence
not
is
YouTube.
the death of me. Okay. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I set my
But
sleep timer, but
it,
yeah, always
yeah,
TV, but
but
not YouTube.
I even if it's just, you know, listening to I listen to the like the rain and the snow and the hurricane you know, sleep music thing they call it. I can't even think, ASMR or whatever that's called. um Doing things like that, but at the end of the day I cannot have silence. I've never been able to I've never
Yeah,
been
I'm
able
not a
to have
big fan
silence.
of
Mm-mm.
silence, but
So I listen to all of, you know, that this is how I have, you know, the 411 on so much is because I listen to things, but then I can feel when I start feeling anxiety and it's like, okay, let's go listen to something funny. Let me go watch the dogs, you know, whatever.
yeah, this morning I listened to music almost all morning because yesterday
Was too
that
much.
it's too much. It really is. It's too much. And even if you're, not able to get out of your house, whether,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
physical conditions, whatever, I mean, it's still just watch just completely shut it down. Do the old fashioned thing and watch TV. I mean, I know, or set
You,
hours like me, unless this place, unless a nuclear holocaust happens, and you better get a damn carrier pigeon to me because typically, well, 8 o'clock, I don't
that's
usually
it.
look. I don't
That's
look at the
why.
text messages. I don't. Everything can wait until the
Absolutely.
morning. But it's not because I have to do that for me. Like that's just
Absolutely.
I
And
have to do that. And
I know,
everybody should set some kind of boundaries for themselves.
absolutely. And when I send you something and I push it through, you know it's a
Yeah, you know I'm
big
not.
deal.
Yeah,
And I
I'm not
don't
going to
do
see
that.
it.
So I think there's been once I've sent you one that I pushed through because it was some, you know,
And I
dumpster fire
probably
going.
didn't see it till the next morning.
No, actually, you responded to
I
that because
did. Okay.
it was like 8 or 9 o'clock. That's only why
Oh
I
yeah. See,
wouldn't.
at 10 o'clock it'll go on do not disturb.
Yes, no,
Um.
I would never send it to you after that anyway.
So, but that's an easy thing people can do. Like, and you don't have to tell anybody what it's between you, yourself, and I. I mean,
Right.
just between these hours because
Mm-hmm.
it's just it.
It's too much.
And the thing that happens is, they call it hate bonding.
Yeah.
And I actually like that term. I think it's a really good, we all do it. And if you don't do it, you're lying. We
Right.
all do it. We
It's
all will take on other people's burdens or their
the
gripes.
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Hey, Mama Bear. Hi, Brantley. Um, it it's easy to do in the respect that, maybe there's somebody that because we all make these judgments about people in the real world too. It's not just here. We
No,
prejudge people. We judge people based on their appearance, something they say.
look, my thing is if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter whether you're on here or out there.
exactly.
Period.
Exactly. But we do things on here that we would not do out there. Well, I know for me, I can tell you this much. I know that if a bunch of tragedy pimps opened up shop across the street from my house,
Yeah.
I can tell you that I'm not going to go over there and
No.
tell them what fucking losers they are and blah, blah, blah. No,
Exactly.
nope, because I'm interested in staying alive.
Yeah.
We do things and say things on here that we would not do in the real world, and that's all of us. It's not.
Sure.
And it's to all different degrees. We all do it. But
of course, it's human nature.
Yes, it is. Hey, Sav. Uh, but it's like.
But I still
yesterday, it's too much, you guys. It's just too much.
It is. I would not get in my car and go somewhere. Look, here's my thing.
I don't want to go to the damn grocery store. It's a fucking half a mile away.
I know. And here's my thing. If I'm getting in my car to go and harass you or do whatever, one of us is going to jail.
Yeah. Nothing good is happening from that.
Nothing good is going to come from that. Therefore, I have enough sense to know I'm not doing that.
I've gone my whole life. I've never been in a fight. Okay. I'm not interested in starting now.
I just fought my boy cousins. That was survival of the fittest. But, you know, I'm not. Furthermore, I don't even know these people. You know? I mean, I see a persona. I mean, I know you and a couple others as far as we text back and forth. I got a pretty good idea, you know.
Yeah.
But
and
as far
I
as,
promise I am not a persona. And I've said before, if people can give me a chance and they can get past all their preconceived notions, that's on that they make because they're whatever the reasons are. But what's kind of ironic is I assure you, I am one of the most fucking real people on here. You get me. Yeah. Every time I sit in this chair, you get me. There is no other Lisa. And that's, if people relate to anything, they relate to that.
Exactly. I'm the same way. What you see is what you get. You don't want the truth, then don't ask me the question because you're going to get the truth. Okay.
There you go.
That's just a given.
Don't ask.
But I just these people, you know, with the one in particular going to people's homes and protesting and doing stuff, I have been so angry that I just wanted to just throw my computer or whatever. And I have to step back and go, what are you doing? You don't even know this fool. This fool is nobody. You know, they're like the palmetto bug beneath my my Manolos. How's that? I like that little analogy, okay? You're just a palmetto beneath my Manolos. And quite frankly, I don't care.
Did you get them at the flea market by any chance?
I did. I found.
I was in Stitches.
But they were two different shoes.
I was in Stitches when I heard that. I was like, well, I got a fucking shoebox full of receipts that says otherwise.
And well, mine are two different shoes that I got at the flea market.
I've actually wanted to do that before.
Yeah,
I couldn't decide. I was like, I'm going to wear one of each.
Yeah, I don't think that would work out real well. I'll explain the structure of the foot and the ankle per shoe and how it's designed a little differently, each one. No good would come from that. Okay.
Yeah, there's a good cobbler is hard to find, and when you find one, never let him go.
That's right. And a really good orthopedic surgeon is even better to find.
Ooh, I know a few of those.
Trust me.
I had a friend who her husband was an orthopedic surgeon, and do you know she went and made him learn? She went and took the weekend warrior Botox class.
Yeah,
so he could give Botox to all the girls in the neighborhood. I'm like, bitch, I never mind.
I know, right? I've been thinking about. Somebody suggested to me that I should go and do the esthetician, the filler part. You know,
Tell you
I'm
what,
like,
my girl is she has gone around the country. She
yeah,
spends big bucks to learn. Like
oh
depending on
yeah,
where you get it, she does like anything in the tear troughs or the temples.
right, right.
She does all that under ultrasound,
Yes,
image, guided. It's
yes,
yeah.
that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
And
Big
trust
deal.
me, when she told me what she paid for one weekend seminar with this woman who is, like a guru,
Yeah.
it was like I want to say it was either $10,000 or $12,000.
Oh, at least, at least.
They worked on cadavers.
Yep, yep, yep. That's right.
Damn, now that's serious. But that's what you want. Somebody
That's what
touching
you
your
want.
face. I mean, oh, and listen, for all you people out there who don't understand, something that comes in a needle, that's not plastic surgery, dumbasses.
Yeah, right.
It's like, wow. I'd be the
Called
first
an
one.
injectable.
Listen,
It's an
I don't hide shit like that. I never have. But
right.
like I've never had face work.
No.
Yep. Injectables, Botox is not surgery. Let me guess.
No.
Someone who probably never gets out of their dirty pajamas from day to day and
Uh-huh.
probably mows through cartons of Salem's. Has a dog chained up in the yard somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably a couch with stuffing coming out of it, sitting on the front porch.
Uh-huh.
Butler, yes, beauty treatments. That's like maintenance, esthetician things.
Mm-hmm. It
Okay,
is.
well, we strayed far afield from everything's off my list. So what do you got?
The only other thing I can think of is that, because I think we've pretty much covered everything, is that poor Miss Ann, was pronounced uh DE'd by a certain
Give
mod.
me a minute. I gotta go see what the hell this noise is. I think
Please
I have a
do.
cat locked in a bedroom, maybe. Hold on.
Oh, great. She leaves me with you people. Okay, well, I guess we can go with this. How's everybody doing? Oh, Botox while getting my nails done. Well, I don't do Botox, but has anybody seen any orbs today? Put a 1 in the chat if you've noticed an orb with her today. Yeah, Wise Angel, that I do. Yeah, the lip fillers. I'm in bad need right now. So we do have a couple of people that have seen some orbs with her today.
Seeing what?
There's a couple of people that have seen your orb friend today.
Oh, that's Coco. She's like,
Oh, I do want to mention one thing. Apparently, someone in a chat yesterday said that our little girl Anissa is actually blank screen.
oh Jesus.
And I think the comment was, get it together, people. Listen up.
Well, congratulations, Anissa. I guess they think you got mad skill. I don't know. That's a new one. Oh my God.
I lost it. I lost
That's
it when I saw
hilarious.
that.
Hi, Nicole.
Yeah.
Look at that. I had my certificate of achievement completion.
Oh, yes.
It was on the floor.
Well,
Better
you
put
wanna
this in
keep
a
that.
nice.
You need to put that on your community post.
I'm gonna get a nice like Reed and Barton sterling silver.
Absolutely. Put it
Oh
on your
yes,
community.
that's a great idea. Should I do it
Yes.
before I frame? Oh wait,
There you go. There you go. Now you can put it on the community post. Okay.
big old kiss from crime to
Sans the frame for right now.
yes. Presented 2 crimes in fashion from I don't know.
The island.
Maybe Dolly. Dolly, did you overnight this to my husband? And he put it in this little box for me.
I love it. The stuff he said, it was epic about sending you out on a dinghy first, and then he said, "Oh hell no!" Send you
Then
out
you don't even get a trolling motor.
no, you get a one oar or something. I don't know.
Bitch, I know how to swim. I'm from Florida.
I was in stitches. And then the one woman that I heard that okay,
Ooh, she was mad at me. Wait,
She was
she said
mad,
I
said
had a
you were-
mangled body.
and FAKE. Look, and what makes that so much funny?
How about FUCK? How's that work for you?
But the best part of all of it was, I don't know if I could have saved you, but I call
Oh
in.
darn! Damn it! That's it. We're done.
Well, I called in to save Johnson because I had no idea your ass was still up there. Okay?
That was so funny because you were like,
And then not
"Hello,
2 minutes
hello."
later, this woman calls
Hello?
in to vote you off, and I'm like, what?
It was funny though when he picked up your call and you said, hello, and he said, I thought we got past that.
No. I had my earbud in and I did not think he would pick up. And so I really wasn't, again, I'm ADD, so I wasn't paying a lot of attention. And then he answered and I'm like, oh, is this Jimmy?
Oh God, you can't fake the funk, baby.
I know, right?
God almighty. I tell you what, there are few animals more vicious than a woman. Especially a fucking jealous one.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, I tell you what, there are. And ladies, if you happen to be single, just please take this little bit of advice from me because, I know a thing or two about what I'm talking about here. I can tell you that, just in conversations and life and whatnot, most men, okay, I have not met the man yet that is a fan of a jealous, insecure woman. They're just not. I mean, it's not a good look. It's not sexy. And guys don't like it. No guy wants to listen to some issue-riddled, woman who's, because that's what you are. If you think your man is looking at everybody, and I mean, maybe he does look occasionally. We all do, okay?
Mm.
I mean, it's human nature. But there's nothing more like that's just a turnoff for men.
Except that when you've got one that's blatant in your face.
Well, yes, and I don't
Okay.
mean like that, but
okay. Because
but I mean women who, like, we've all known these women. Hell, I was this woman when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, so was I way
Where
back when.
waitress comes and you think that he's hitting on her because he said, "Could I please have a?"
And now I'm hoping he is.
Yeah, right.
I didn't say that, did I? Anyway. So,
oh, look! Alert channel! Take my hand. Let's dance. Baby, I told you. Give me the song. You tell me what we're dancing to.
yes.
I got my dancing shoes on. Come on. I know how to cut a rug. I'm wearing Brian Atwood today.
I'm loving them.
We gotta, you know, I'm working with these. What are you working with?
My nurse dance goes. No, my
No,
borks.
I'm talking to
My
the
yorks
alert
or
channel.
whatever.
I want to know what alert channel's working with.
I got the sexy ones, you know, the
Oh
Yorks,
God.
Borks, whatever the hell they're called.
Oh God, no.
Swedish, they're
There
Swedish.
are no sexy ones. No.
No matter how hard you try.
I know. That's just one of life's cruelties.
I
That
am
that
able to dance. I am able to dance on point still on in those
oh
shoes.
no. Yeah. Now yeah, that's something. Woo,
Yeah, it's
that's
something.
as close as we get to foot binding. Woo!
Yeah, right. I don't ever, yeah, no.
Oh,
So
alert channel. How are we gonna dance if you don't put the damn Play-Doh down? What's that? I
exactly.
don't know. I've hey bees knees. I've heard about that.
I'm
Love
eating
the
Play-Doh.
love bombing.
I used to eat Play-Doh. Now look at me.
I used to eat it when I was a kid. Not
I
eat
did
it,
too.
but it's salty as hell. What is
It
it?
is.
It's just like flour and
And I love the smell of it. Oh,
it
White Boy
does
Moo
have,
says, try
yes.
the glue. White Boy says, try the glue.
As long as you're not snorting it, we're all good.
Just
Don't
eat
light
it.
it either. Don't be freebasing Play-Doh. That could go very wrong. Oh Lord. Well, winter has left Florida for sure. We
Yes,
had
yes,
was it Friday? It was Friday.
yes.
It was like winter.
It
It was
was. I was just
really like
all,
misty, that misty rain, and it was cool. I broke out my winter pajamas.
and see, look at me today. I just knocked all that over. Look at me today. I'm all, in my
Oh,
huggy feely because I'm pretending. I'm
you've
pretending
got
that
your
it's
pearls
cold.
on. Oh,
Of
wait, that
course.
reminds me. Tina.
Yes, do tell. Tell.
Okay, where did I hear this? It was this morning. And it
Uh-huh.
was on. Well, wait, we got to finish with what were you saying about somebody said Miss Ann was no longer with us?
Oh yeah, somebody went into these two different chats and said that poor Miss Ann had uh deceased, I guess is the word. And everybody was freaking out. I freaked out when I
Oh,
heard that somebody was that cruel. Okay.
God almighty.
So this guy, 3 Dave, who is a moron.
I know who he is.
Yes. Uh he went into another chat saying something about, well, Miss Ann, hypothetically, what if Miss Ann did it herself? Well, Miss Ann got her righteous reward by cutting loose on him on Dolly's channel, and PJ was the referee. Okay. Because 3 Dot just refused to
Oh, I
have
know about. I trust me. I have heard him on panels. Yes, he's
obnoxious.
he does things in a little different type of way, but
No,
yes,
he's obnoxious.
the result is still the same.
Yes. And Miss Ann lit into him, and everybody was like, fist pumping in the chat. She had a
Yeah.
right to be upset because that's not funny.
No, it isn't. What the hell's wrong with you people, for God's sake? Okay, so was it a clip? Yes, someone sent me a clip.
Why, yes, they did.
And
Didn't they?
it was Tina naming off all of the channels that she said talked about her.
Yes, because she's famous, so they're all,
Well, she does realize that that's kind of like what goes on here, right? Like that's kind of the point of the whole thing, Tina. And
every channel she mentioned were channels that basically do exactly that.
yeah, I didn't hear anything about Maybe I didn't hear the whole thing. I must not have, because what are you talking about? The famous?
No,
Famous?
because she's famous now and a celebrity. All these channels are covering her. Is
Oh,
how
well,
it's how it comes off, body language,
Tina, I
tone,
like that.
intonation.
Now, Tina, I like that very much. Talk about a spin doctor. I mean, that is a fantastic way to look at it, Tina. See that? Tina's the bright light of the turtles. Follow the light, Tina. Follow that light. Just don't go off the cliff. Oh, that's
Right.
Lemmings. That's Lemmings. Never mind. Sorry. Here in Florida, when the little when the turtles bury their eggs,
Yes.
we put caution tape up on the beaches,
Yes. We
and
protect them.
yes,
They're highly protected. Yes.
Yep. And
you're not
isn't
allowed
there
to
something
touch
with
them.
the light? You can't
Yes.
shine the light on them or something.
No, yeah, you can't do that. You can't touch them.
Oh, that's yep.
Okay, because
You can,
they will be not, it won't work out well. I was going to say another word, but I won't.
no, but you very much can stay. Well, much like when Tina must go to the grocery store, like all the fans of the turtles, they get to stand around the caution tape and, oh, look. Don't touch. Don't touch. You can have a $5,000 fine and go to jail.
Yeah, that's the minimum of what they do. That and the
sea oats.
Yes.
Yeah, don't fuck with the sea oats either. We don't like that. I found out what that noise was.
And?
Well, one of the cats.
Oh.
They love. They love these. No, it's about the size around of like a mixing wall, maybe. And it's a bowl, but it's cardboard, and it's footed, and they scratch it, and
yeah.
And even Whoopi's big old fat ass, he likes to lay it. Cats love bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the tiniest one, I guess she's playing hockey with it, and she's pushing that bowl into the bar stools, the wall.
Oh, so she's just wreaking havoc in there.
No, she's being okay, but she just doesn't usually move the bowl all around the floor. So that's what I was hearing, was that bowl, that cardboard bowl knocking into bar stools, and so that was interesting.
Mystery solved.
Yeah, I've never heard her do that before. But so
anyway,
Tina was upset.
She was being covered. All these people were covering her plight.
Well,
but she did say, I'm not aggressive, I'm assertive.
That sounds well.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds like somebody who spent a little bit of time in
that's like saying, I'm sorry, but
a circle, let's say. They're like, that very much sounds like
a milieu.
Bob, it's just the Amazon man. Say hi. Tell him thank
you. Tell him use a keypad. Put it inside on counter.
Oh, God. Well, I have stuff on my front porch, and some of them will. I tell you what, they come up with the craziest ass places. It's like, what the hell's wrong with the door? Like the front door, right there, in front
right there.
The door. What is wrong with that? Why do we need to hide it behind a plant? You cannot see my door.
No.
On the road. I have a completely covered front door.
But you know why? Because people go around.
Not in this
and not at your house necessarily.
Not here.
They do go around. They do go around.
Yeah, no, I know they have porch pirates. For sure.
So yes.
So is Tina is she banished from the turtle island?
She says that she has to wait a while, and that she doesn't have a date yet as to when she can return to Turtle Land. Now, that's BS.
Her flight was canceled.
Yes.
That's just BS. I hope she had a refundable hotel.
Oh, that's a whole different subject.
Well, look at this. We have a channel called Blow Me. Blow you. I don't even know you. You got to buy me dinner first. My God. My bangs. Oh, there we go. I had to get my bangs back down in the right place. They're slowly been migrating towards that.
Lord have mercy. So yeah.
Hey,
Anyway,
Hippie.
celebrity is not easy.
No, my
It's
God.
difficult to endure. Of course.
Yeah.
But this is the plight of those that are famous on YouTube. So there's that. But apparently there's no date as to when she can return to the island.
Well, they don't like to send those flights out empty, so they're just waiting for.
well,
Well,
and there could be a yacht.
Tina, girl, I'll go with you, but I like to fly first, so we're not flying on Spirit or
Wow.
we're getting to fly Southwest.
Wow.
I love Southwest, actually.
I do too. I used to live, yeah. I love Southwest. So I keep hitting that it's a tiny bowl. Anyway. Let's see. She also
is she waiting for a return flight?
That's my understanding. That's pretty much, my understanding. But quite frankly, I think if we dialed the airline, that we would find out that the airline's going to say, "What the F are you talking about?" That
Maybe
flight is open.
Own airline.
It's an open-ended
Turtle
flight.
Air. Turtle Air. We're slow as hell, but
we do get there.
We'll get you there sometime.
Hang on for turbulence.
I wish you could
keep
see
your
my
mask
dog.
in your hand at all
I wish we could see the dog right now.
Yeah.
He's out in the living room and he's just sitting there and he's looking at me like this. His little tongue hangs out.
Yeah,
he's like,
hey.
Mom, I hate those people. I'm so tired of you talking about those people.
I'm so tired of you talking to that box in the wall.
Hi, Bob. What are you doing?
My producer's been out there barking, I guess.
Well, I think my producer needs a bathroom break. Hell, I think the producer's producer needs a bathroom break.
Absolutely.
Well, I think
that's pretty much it.
Hit the highlight.
She did. Oh, well, let me share this. She's hoping to get back. I'm just going to read from my producer's notes here that she's hoping to get back to Turtle Land with the old friends fairly soon, because it's difficult to just stop abruptly, not having those, being on the island and having to be
going cold turtle.
Cold
turtle. Cold turkey from the turtle. Wait, does she still have friends that come to her channel?
Oh, yes. She has her own following now. That's
right. She's famous.
Yes.
Is Tina on the island? She is.
She was voted off like the first day or two, the first or second episode. Not live stream, but episode.
Tina, do you need a certificate, honey? I'll send you one.
Well, remember, she called. Also, she did bring us up. I was called Pearl.
Oh yeah. And she said she does that news show every day.
No, yeah, every day.
Once a week, pumpkin. It just feels like every day.
And she couldn't pronounce my name.
No, not at all. No.
Well,
But you know what? Good for her. She got the first name. That was pretty good. I was impressed. Or a version of the
a
first name.
version thereof.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do, and I'm gonna pull it up right now. That would be the big word of the day.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let me see what we're gonna use. Well,
It
oh
should be
my, see
apropos.
what I
It should be
did.
apropos to the occasion.
Yeah. I kind of like this one. I must have like 10 written down here. And then I have 2 more pieces of paper. Okay, let's see.
I have a journal. Do you use a journal or just sticky notes?
I do have a journal, and I like sticky notes. I like it all. Listen, I'll use whatever I have to. I've used a used paper plate,
Hey, if it works for you.
paper towels. If I'm somewhere and I don't have paper handy, but I typically keep like scratch pads all over my house. I have degrees of scratch pads. Okay,
Yeah.
I have these stickies, and then I have bigger scratch pads that my husband brings home from work. And
Yes.
then I have monogrammed, personalized stationery, but I don't break into those too often.
Right. No, those are just for yeah.
Angelina Hillary wants to know how one gets suspended from a fake island. Well, it's a process. Um,
It's a
that's a new
process.
name, so welcome. Oh,
Right.
y'all, I'm so upset that everybody thinks his hair is red. It is the hottest pink you can imagine.
I can see that it would be.
But I'm glad you like the red.
I do. I like that.
Well, Blow Me likes it a lot too, apparently. Hey, Running Bear. Okay, here's our word for the day, kids. Let me present. Let me entertain you. All right.
Let me
Can
entertain
you see
you.
it? There we go. Ready?
Elision. 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 Elision.
One more time.
Oh, there we go.
Collision.
Elision.
What?
Elision.
Elision.
Yes.
The omission of a sound or syllable when speaking, as in I'm, let's. I have no clue what the E with the accent over it is. An omission of a passage in a book, speech, or film. The process of joining together or merging things, especially abstract ideas. Oh, you mean like a bunch of, I don't know, I shouldn't say bunch, but maybe some like unemployed, not very successful people who have wildly popular YouTube channels like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Elision.
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 Not to be confused with collision.
Elision.
Pretty
Elision.
origin of that word. It sounds French to me. Let's see. Is it? No, Latin. Late 16th century. Okay, well, there we go. Elision. I'm going to elision on out of here. Spudler, yes. Oh my God. Now the alert channel says I passed away. What? Oh God. So this is what hell looks like.
So you're a red pigment
Damn.
of my imagination?
Listen, I tried. What do I have to do? How do I get to the other place? Wait a minute. Voices says, hold on now. Wait a minute. Voices, how do you know that? Do you have confirmation? Hey, Kara. Voices says that Blow Me is Aileen. That PJ is not. Wait, that PJ is the maid, not girlfriend. Are you people dummies? I'm just scrolling back up to look at some
Please go. Yes,
earlier
please
earlier comments. Oh, well, that's the only comments there were.
do.
Well, ducking fox, how are you?
Ducking fox. I love it.
That is cute. Oh my gosh. Alert channel. What are you, like the angel of death?
I'm missing it here.
First they said Dolly was gone, and then it was me. Oh, say it ain't so. I was hoping to go someplace that looked a lot more like one of the stores in the mall that I like. Are you sure? This better just be friggin' purgatory.
Uh-huh.
I'm just waiting for a connecting flight. Me and Tina. Tina and I are just waiting for the flight. We couldn't get a direct flight, so I'm dropping her off at Turtle Island, and I'm going off to the Neiman Marcus in the sky. Yeah. Shoe salon, first floor. Ducking fox. I had a feeling it was Sofa King. That little fox gave it away, that avatar.
Well,
there's the good Tiffany. How are you? Yes. Well, the alert channel seems to be having a grand old time this morning, making the rounds of the YouTube channels, pronouncing time of death. Well, let's hope not.
oh shit.
Hey, listen, as long as somebody makes me laugh, I'm good.
I know.
Tell me I'm dead. You can tell you can tell me I'm dead, whatever. As long as,
as long as, right?
I'm trying to read and
please go right ahead.
No, I think we're good. We're going on. We're 2.5 hours in. Is there anything else?
I think we're probably good.
Yeah, I can't really. I mean, yesterday, y'all, I like we could go. Oh, I could say a lot about that. I really wish that I don't. What I can never understand and is, as irritated as some of these people get me.
Right.
I have never, like, my go-to has never been, oh, well, I want that bitch's name. I want to know where she lives. Like, what? See,
it just
and that's why I can't understand any of it, because I truly can't understand any of it. Like, that is not
right.
I mean, I understand in the respect that it's power. It's a bully move. It's an intimidation move. I get all that.
Right.
I mean, I know why they do it. Or I shouldn't say I know why they do it, but I know I know the message that is being sent. That I get that.
Exactly.
I don't understand why there is nothing that what I fail to see what it accomplishes. Like Betty. I've come in here and said my piece on Betty and her content a million times.
Yeah.
There's not ever been one time in the past, and there's not going to be a time in the future when I'm ever going to sit back and say, well, you know what would really fix that bitch's wagon and really let everybody know how I feel? By getting her name and address and.
Yeah.
Like that does nothing.
I don't even understand that whole line of thinking. It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
I don't either. Well, except for the fact, like I said, I think it's, I mean, to me, all I'm going to say about it is I think if you can't get your point across
Right.
with your words,
Right.
then
Then you can't get your point across.
yeah, then maybe you're in the wrong business.
Exactly.
Because to me, it should never, nothing should ever leave YouTube. And it shouldn't go to, I don't get it, honestly. To me, I would be embarrassed if that was my,
If that was my go-to,
yeah.
first of all, you wouldn't be embarrassed because you wouldn't know you wouldn't have any soul to, and I'm thinking of 3 different ones in particular that we haven't spoken about. So that means you would have no soul if that's your go-to. So being embarrassed would not even be
Yeah, no, I guess
an
not.
option, you know?
Well, yeah, that's true. But I guess that's why I just don't like
I don't either. It's just, yeah, no.
it. I'm looking at the chat. I'm scrolling back.
Okay.
I want to see. Like, why? Why is somebody doing that? I mean, what the hell have you done that?
Yeah. It's beyond my
Hi,
comprehension.
Katie.
And I think it has.
And you know
some-
what? You want to hear something that was, did you happen to see? I don't know. Let me think about who put this clip up. It was, honest to God, I've watched so many lately. I don't know. But somebody in the chat might know. Somebody did a short montage of Betty. And it was from when she first came on the scene, or not too long after she came on the scene. Well, you can tell she had twice the hair she's got now.
Right.
And she is sitting back in that fucking chair and she's saying, you better think twice before you mess with me or before you speak on me. Because
Was that Menace?
Because if I want to know, how did she put it? If I want to know about you, and I'm going to know everything there is to know about you before I speak on you. If I want to know who
She said something about I'll have your address.
who your parents are. I'll know where your kids go to school. I'll know if your grandparents are alive. Bitch, look real fucking close. That's all I'm going to tell you. Look real close.
Exactly.
That was so gross. Actually, I got to say, I got to give it to her. I usually just like, bleh, and just like, she's fucking gross and she's a clown. But that hit a little differently.
It did, and it made me feel some kind of way.
It was like, do you hear yourself? Like, is this really what you do?
Yeah. Is this your whole life? Is this how pathetic?
It would, honestly, I was like, oh, hey, Beer Can. I think she's right. I think it was no wire hangers. Because lots of people get on here and talk a game, they talk a big game of smack. That's what people do.
It was disturbing.
I thought it was rather chilling.
It was. That's a better word. It was chilling. It was freaking
and I'm sure she's
chilling.
proud of that. Okay.
She is. Well,
Yeah,
it was written
she
on the
should.
face.
She shouldn't be. She should not be.
No, there's nothing to
Because
be
when I
proud
say
of.
chilling, I don't say chilling because I'm worried about Betty. I say
No,
chilling because who the fuck does that?
exactly.
That's why I say that.
And to be proud of it and happy and yeah, no.
And that was from the past, like when she first came on the scene. And
But it's still the same.
it was gross. But there was honestly, there was something like maniacal about it.
There was.
And they didn't do anything to it. They didn't
No.
add no.
No, it was full on real.
And I hate shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. I could sit up here and I could say a lot of things about people in my extended family.
Mm-hmm.
We all can do that, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't do that
Nope.
because people like her.
Yep.
But it's just a bully. But
It is a bully.
it was weird. It was just so gross. It was gross. Just
was.
oh.
It took maniacal to a new level.
It was chilling. It was
Yeah.
chilling. And not because I think she's anybody. She's fucking
No.
nobody. Okay.
No.
I'm nobody. The difference is I admit to it.
Right. We don't sit around
But
and
I'm
say,
higher up on the nobody scale.
yeah. And
I just
we
don't pretend that I'm anything
world
other than
famous.
who I am.
World
Yeah, I don't
famous.
sit in here and talk about, all my pretend power.
Yeah.
I'll know this and I'll know that. Well, I mean, any dipshit can, I suppose, hire somebody. Well, hell, now you probably don't even have to do that nowadays. I don't know because I don't do shit like that.
I don't know either. That's why I have a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Who protects me? I got a guy that protects me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because have at it, girl. If you want to
Yeah.
rule YouTube,
But there's going to be a price to pay for it.
have at it. Like
Mhm.
I'm
It's
not
like
I'm not here trying to like I maybe that's why I cannot relate to her at all because I love
no.
it when she says things like, and you're not helping families. I'm like, bitch, I'm not here to help families. I've never fucking said I'm here to help families.
Exactly.
I'm not capable.
Exactly.
I'm not qualified. I'll write a donation if I need to help
Exactly.
someone.
We'll attend a gala,
Yeah, it's she likes to say shit like that. What do you do to help your community, bitch? Oh, I could tell you something that my family's done to help their community.
Mm-hmm.
And
Same
it far
here.
exceeds every piece of paper you've ever fucking copied and stapled on a.
Exactly. I mean,
and it's like there's tons of people who do that.
Yep.
But it's oh god, it's so weird.
Have her buy a couple of plates. I wonder if she knows what that means.
Oh well, yes, she's been to a black tie gala.
Oh.
Don't even go there.
She wore a black tie. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well,
I mean, seriously. Just has to do, it all comes down to how you've been raised.
yep. And there's a lot of mofos on here that seem to be feral. I mean,
Oh, that was about crude, that statement.
seeing that to me, that is so
See,
fucking
that's
gross.
constant.
That is so vile. That is so gross.
It is vile, and it's trying to stir it up again.
Well, that wasn't Betty didn't
Oh no,
put it
wait, that
out.
was before.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
That's right.
It was a side by side. They did,
That's
they
right.
would do that clip from the past and then
One
this one
today.
for now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what makes somebody like Betty tick. I don't want to
either.
know.
I don't want to know because
No, I don't want to know either. But
look, it's like the detective friend of mine. He had a thing on his desk or on his wall, and I can't remember if it was uh, it wasn't no hell. Anyway, one of the philosophers, I think, who said, "When hunting monsters, be sure not to become one yourself."
yeah, because if you're, sometimes to understand, you've got to immerse. And
Exactly.
no, I
Exactly.
don't. I don't want to know.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to
Mm-mm.
understand. I don't. Nope.
Nope. Don't want
Because
it.
there's just not like there. How like there's just no part of me. There's no part of me that can understand any part of that. And
No,
I I
not at
cannot
all.
fathom. I cannot imagine saying that to someone. I just truly can't. I cannot.
No,
It's
I. It's beyond my ability to. First of all, when you don't think like that,
yeah. I
um,
mean, there's
it's
just
difficult to wrap your head around what, what, not who, but a what thinks like that, because that's almost not human.
well, it's not. It doesn't seem rational. I know that.
No,
That that's not most people. That's not their go-to when you've got an issue with
no,
someone. Like I know where your kids. I'm gonna know. Ew, God. I mean that. Like
and that's a turtle boy thing.
I'm not kidding you. When I saw that, I was like,
Gave me chills.
it really was. It was chilling. And if
Yep,
she thinks that is some kind of fucking street cred, she is very mistaken. It is no
it
such.
is, and it sounded like Turtle. What's his name? Turtle Boy or whatever.
Oh God. I can't even watch that one. Like
No,
I want no part of that. I don't want to and I don't know why she thinks she's so much different than him.
I know that's what's interesting.
Well, he's smarter, but
Uh-huh.
as far as,
But
educated.
he he's about to get his butt handed to him.
See, I don't follow it because I just think he's so foul and so disgusting. Like,
It came up in my feed, and apparently the judge is not amused by him at all.
well, I think he's pretty much been Ducking Fox. It was. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the chat.
No,
It
go ahead.
was
Go ahead.
no wire hangers. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can find it, and I'll put it. Actually, we could just watch it. No,
Yeah,
God, I hate
oh yeah. Why don't you just do that?
no, I don't know if I want to give it more. Let's see how long it was.
Well, you'll be giving her the view, so not beds, but the other one.
Yeah. I just don't know if I want to give it more
Uh-huh.
more oxygen. Let's see. Oh, and let's see. Betty's calling out the mainstream media. Oh, yay. Okay, let's see. No, there it is. No wire hangers. I think think it's this one. I'll know in 1 second. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Woo!
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't even.
Give me 1 minute.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just watch this real quick. Well, let me check and see when it was put out. Okay, it's been 3 days. All right, I'm going to share the link in the chat. Okay. Okay, that I just put the link in the chat for No Wire Hangers. And as soon as Crazy Nurse comes back, we will watch this. It's only like a minute and a half. Hi, Fireflies in the Sky. How are you? That's a new name. Welcome. Hello to anybody else that came in while we were yakety yakking. Truth hurts and karma's a bitch. God, I hope so. I know the truth part hurts. I hope karma's a bitch. Actually, karma is a bitch. Just another mother. How are you? Oh, okay. It's Genty. Zen, you still have your wrench, right? Because I accidentally, I was trying to take somebody off the block list the other day, and I accidentally was on the mod list, and I took your wrench, but then I put it right back. I just want to make sure it is there. Thank you, Apple. I love that. Scam likely.
Who are you talking to? What?
Zen, I was just making sure. Okay, I got it queued up, and I put the link in the chat. Cattywampus. Oh my God. Do you know that my friend from Maine, I had never heard that word until, I don't know, a year or so ago, and she said it, and I said, what the hell is cattywampus? She said, you've never heard that? And I said, no.
Heard it all my life.
All right, here we go. Let me present it, and then I'm going to full screen it. Please go check out No Wire Hangers. This is a great channel.
It is.
Watched many of her videos or their videos. I don't know if it's a... Okay. I love that. We're off to a brilliant start.
There are people I don't like in the world, but I wouldn't harm anyone. No one is worth going to prison for. Exactly. Thank you. There's a lot of people that I don't like. I don't go and assault them.
Everybody.
I don't go and track them down. Who does that?
You.
Like I said, I don't need to ask anybody anything about them. If I want to know something about you, I will know everything there is to need to know about you.
You sure of that? Oh my God, look at her.
Literally everything.
That's
I'll know where
chilling.
your children go to school. I'll know where your parents live. I'll know whether your grandparents are dead or alive. I'll know where your sister lives.
I know where my parents live. You better use your car as a battering ram. That's all I can say. You won't be going and standing in front of my parents' house screaming your ass off.
I'll know where you're from. I'll know where you're born from.
Where you're born from.
I don't need to ask people about their past because I will have it in print in front of my face.
Fucking creepy. That is so gross. I mean,
so again, I suggest you do your due diligence on me before you start running your trap. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying. That to me is insane. That to me tells me you've got some major problems upstairs.
I love that.
And the music behind it was brilliant.
I know.
Yeah, that was a
It just
brilliant
helped.
touch.
The effect. The effect. Wow. Just
Yeah,
wow.
look at the comments. Yeah. Oh, mystery. I have said a million
Mhm.
times. I've never
What do
seen
I always say?
actually those pupils were larger in that video than I've seen them of late.
Yep.
Typically
They-
they are pinpoints. And
Yep.
there's lots of things that can cause that, and I'm not commenting on what any of them are, but
No, but I think I know what it is.
there are, it can be indicative of
A couple of things.
yeah, that, we're not
Uh-huh.
even gonna discuss, but it's yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was Brantley. She listen, that is a popular misconception, this right here. She
Right.
has not been arrested 45 times. She's been arrested, I want to say, I think it's between 6 and 8. A lot of those are charges that stemmed from the arrest, and they appear in the docket
No, yeah.
one after the other. She's not been arrested 45 times. That do you know the number? I think I heard.
I want to say it's probably around 6, between 6 and 8 too.
Yeah,
from
it's
what I
between 6 and
understand.
8. There were 42 charges. Here's how I say it all the time, just because I don't have it in front of me.
Right.
So the best way to say this is how I say it. I say she has I think it's 42. It's 42 or 45. We'll go with 42.
Right.
She has 42 entries in the criminal and or civil docket.
There
And
you go.
that is exactly it. And just because she was charged with something, that does not count as an arrest. You can have multiple charges in one arrest. So I'm assuming that's that many of them are stemming from those multiple arrests.
Yes.
And I don't know what she was exactly. Does she actually have convictions for anything more than just one of the most minor ones? I don't know that she has.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think so. I don't
I
think.
don't think I can tell you she's not a convicted felon. That
No.
I know. So yes, and in her defense, I will say that misconception that has flown all over YouTube for a few years now.
Yeah.
I would imagine that is very frustrating, because most people are not, like me, and will clear it up because it's her and they fucking hate her.
Right.
I don't hate her. I don't give a shit about her. I think she's gross. But
Yeah.
But I'm not. When I see people say that, I do try and always, set
the record
correct it.
straight.
Yeah, because if I were her, and it's not true, she has not been arrested that many times, but it's just become the urban legend at this point. It's made its way all the way around the YouTube merry-go-round, and it just is. I'm sure she doesn't even bother trying to correct it anymore, because people just, they don't.
Oh,
like
I think she likes the idea of people.
Oh yeah, oh God, I cannot.
I think she likes the idea of people thinking that she's that bad.
Yeah, I knew there's a DUI. Something with drugs. There was the thing with the husband, but yeah, it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was me, I'd just try. to correct it when I see it. I don't correct it other places, but here on my channel, I do. But I'm not
Yes.
a PR person. I don't need to correct
No.
it.
Exactly.
Oh God, what's going on with the donations? I could tell you guys something. Do you remember what I told you about the don't say it, but remember
Yeah.
when I was talking about a certain donation that was made to a certain place?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I would love to. I'd love to say what I know about that certain place. It might not be under the same leadership anymore, let's just say.
Right.
Birds of a feather and whatnot. So
yeah.
let's see what today is Monday. You guys, I did all my housework yesterday so I could come in here and hang out with y'all and we could do this. What I tell you what, my phone is still getting blown up. My God, it's like make it stop. Do you know that yesterday I finally went in and just did a mass delete?
Yes.
My emails got to 2000 and I said, fuck this. And I cleaned the whole thing out because I know that in my Gmail are, crimes and fashion email. So I knew those I want to obviously answer and look at. All the
Right.
rest just bullshit.
Or jump.
Do you know that I am already back up to 500 as of
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think I look at mine like once every, because I have different accounts. So
yeah, me too. 4.
yeah.
And when you want a coupon code, you just give them one of the emails you haven't used, and then every time they blast you with something, you're getting 4 emails worth of coupon codes. All right,
Yeah.
Wednesday is definitely a no-go. I've got to go meet a client. So tomorrow is looking good, and
Okay.
Thursday is looking good. Friday I've got a doctor's appointment. So what do y'all want to do? You know what I was thinking?
Yes.
Because as I think about this, here's the thing. I don't want to keep talking about the same shit all the time. Obviously, when new legal documents drop or when some big thing happens, well, yeah, we're going to talk about it. But I can read this book and make it funny. Okay, I can talk
exactly.
I can make the weather funny. So I was thinking something that would be fun to do is much like Monday is YouTube news.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking maybe tomorrow I'll try this.
Okay.
News from the internet.
There you go.
And maybe celebrity news.
Okay. And we have to do a fashion and like decor day or something.
Oh yeah, I want you guys to tell me what you want to hear because that's what I'm here trying to do. It's not just about.
Would you have them put it on your community post?
Huh?
Have them put it on your community post.
Yes, yeah, we could do that. I have things I write down when something comes to me, and I thought, let me see. Oh, we still need to do what's in my purse.
Oh yes.
Oh, Lisa's favorite things. We got to finish that.
Oh
seriously, yes. I'm like that. That's what tomorrow. That's what we're doing tomorrow.
Excellent.
Because I've still got. How many pages are in a note? How many lines in a notebook page? 20 something, 20. Let's say 22. I was going to say 25. I know it's more than 20. Let's say 22. And I've still got all of one page and
Uh-huh.
probably half of another. I mean, we still got like 40 things, maybe 30,
Okay.
30 to 40 things. And that list just keeps growing.
Yeah.
And with the
That's good.
holidays, yes, and Zen, I want to try and do that. This I want to do too. Like Wendy
Yeah, you'd be perfect
Williams.
for that.
What was Wendy Williams? What did she say? Something. She had two taglines she was known for. Can we talk? Can we talk? And there was another one. What else did she say? Girl. Did she say girl? Or listen. What was it she said? Do you know my mom used to watch Wendy Williams every day?
I thought she said, listen.
And my dad could not stand her. He's like, God, I can't stand that woman, and she watches it every day. Okay, so we'll get through Lisa's favorite things, and then we're gonna do and I need to do. It's gonna take a little time, but I would love to do like that, this product, and then there's a magazine that used to do this, and it would be splurge, save, affordable,
Right.
or something along those lines.
Town and Country used to do that. Something like that.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yes. Or the new
Champagne
beauty.
wishes and caviar dreams.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking there was another idea that I had. What the hell was it? I could have sworn we were just talking about something the other day. I'll come up with it. Listen, you guys, I assure you, I can come in here, turn the light on, and sit in the chair, and something will happen. I don't know what'll happen, but something will happen. And
that is an understatement.
There is so much crazy shit that goes on just all over the web, like in the news.
Yes.
The New York Post, page 6, TMZ.
Yes.
I mean, there's so much. So oh God, I'm seeing little skulls. Oh God. Yeah, there's just there's a lot of I'm hoping that by well, never mind.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, so tomorrow. Oh, look who's here.
I see that. He wants a double cheeseburger. Come the wrong place, sport.
Sorry, I'm still swimming to shore. Did you do this? Did you leave this? Did you leave this out for me? Yeah, I thought my husband left this for me. Just in case you haven't seen it.
It was Dolly Lolly. Dave's single.
Well, I'm not single.
He wants the Wendy's Dave.
Presented to Crimes and Fashion for receiving, quote, the most votes ever in the history of Turtle Island to be voted off the island. I'm gonna put this on my refrigerator. And then he gave me a little bobble. He gave me a little bobble inside here. I just hope he didn't stop at the flea market to get it. My husband's never even been in a damn Dollar Tree.
You're right.
He hasn't. He doesn't go to like.
No, mine doesn't either.
Hey, Emmy. Did you sneak in here? Somebody else came in.
Where'd he go?
No, no, for real.
What?
Somebody,
What are you-
somebody. I don't see. I see people saying hi to
She's
Emmy,
in
but
here.
I don't see her.
Dolly said you were a winner.
Oh, please! I am a winner. And
She didn't even get a trolling
this
motor.
box, yeah. Thanks. Didn't anybody tell you? I don't like to get my hair wet. That's why I have this wig on. Okay, swimming in the damn whatever the hell the retention pond.
The cooling pond from the power plant.
Oh, there you go. Me and Tina, we're catching a flight. Okay. I told her, don't you worry, girl. There's no direct flight where I'm going, so you know, Turtle Express. We'll drop her on the. Oh,
That's
thank
good
you,
stuff.
Emmy. Emmy, do you see red or do you see pink? Because most people are saying red. This thing is the most neon pink you can imagine.
Oh, he said they kicked you because
I know they did. Now come on. You listen. I didn't even deny. Never mind. Listen, I didn't even deny that I might have had some enhancements, but
bootleg
I
bags.
promise you, there is not a damn no. Jelly haters.
That is hysterical. Bootleg bags.
Yeah, no.
I can't
I gotta
with
draw
you.
the line. I gotta draw the damn line somewhere, and that's where I'm drawing it. Okay.
You drawing it right there.
That's right. What color you want me to draw it in? I got blue, I
Pink.
got black, I got pink.
Pink.
Well,
Barbie pink.
got it. Check.
Check.
Oh, I didn't even eat my lollipop. This is my
No,
lunch.
Tiffany blue. Draw it in Tiffany blue.
Do you know that I bought, oh my God, I don't know how many bottles of nail polish
Hold
in
on.
the
Thank you,
store.
Dolly.
In the store.
Uh-huh. He gave you a like.
Oh, yeah, you should have given me a trolling motor. I should bring them all in here. All of the blues that I would buy in the store, and I found one that is pretty damn close. I think it's an OPI. And I usually won't, like, I usually will not buy OPI until it goes to Marshall's or one of those places.
Right.
But I found one that's pretty damn close.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll bring it in.
Please do.
Oh God, Emmy. Oh, thanks, Ducking Fox. Listen, if I said I have to keep adjusting my hairline, it's going towards the nape of my neck. The long the longer this goes, the further back my hairline goes. Oh, just like Betty. Sorry, Bets. You know I couldn't resist.
Right.
What was I getting ready to tell him? Oh, Ducking Fox. If my real hair was lovely, shiny plastic like this, I could put frizzies in it to make it. Although I don't have frizzy hair, but it does give you this silicone. Gives you this silicone. It's not just for boobs. It's really good on hair too.
It's nylon.
Between you and me, girl, we can drive her crazy. She is obsessed with my boobs. She's just obsessed with everything about you. But yes, sofa, ducking, if my own hair was really straight like this and thick like this, I would cut my hair like this in a minute. I've actually worn my hair like this. And I have clip-in bangs somewhere, but they're hard to, they do not look as, they look real simple, but they're hard to, I've never had great luck putting them in because you put them like right here and there's these 3 little clips, but what you have to do is you have to lay your own hair over. Yeah, you've got to be able to cover the yeah, they're not as easy as they look. But please do not cut bangs unless you really thought about it.
Yes.
It's taken me, do you know how many years it's taken me to, okay, so when I had bangs, they were about that length. And my shortest layer now, which is about that length. I mean, and I get my ends cut every, we don't do it every single time, but at least every 6 weeks. And it still took years to grow those bangs all the way out. So if you're feeling squirrely one day, ladies,
you should put up that picture I sent you. If you're having a bad day, don't cut your bangs.
Oh yes, I sent that to several people, my mother included. Hey, Golden Beaver. Oh God, I kind of like that name. I feel dirty saying it, but
right.
Oh, I told my husband I was going to do the Buc-ee's gift shop challenge.
And
he said, you need to get the shirt with the beaver logo on it. I was like, what? He said, yeah, didn't you see it? I'm like, hell no, I didn't see it. I was looking at like the candles and the food.
The shiny objects.
Like, yeah, no, look at some damn beaver t-shirt. He said, yeah, there's a t-shirt with the beaver on it.
Yes.
All right. My hairline is really not cooperating, just like Betty's. At least I can just yank mine down. I can pull mine forward.
Yes, you can. I love it. I'm going to get me one.
I swear to God, I'm hearing shit. Maybe it's those orbs. Oh, it's
dark. Your orbs, girl.
Hi, how are you? Hi. What do you think those are? Do you really think those are like some kind of paranormal thing?
I'd have to be there to tell you for a fact, but yeah, it sure does look like it.
What do you mean you'd have to be here? What are you going to do? Sit down and have coffee with them?
I can feel the energy, the temperature.
Well, the temperature is not as hot as it usually is, but it's. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to do some history. My thing would be to look the history up of the land itself.
I asked my husband the questions you asked me, and he said no, 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 and no.
Okay. Well, then you got a problem. I don't know.
I can tell you this. I have been places. In fact, I have been several places where Ghost Adventures have filmed.
Mm-hmm.
And in one of them, I very much, and you couldn't go in because it was boarded up. But
right,
even from the outside, like there was a, and it was weird because it didn't hit me so much, but my son, he was much younger. He was probably still late elementary school. Mm-hmm. And he was completely freaked out.
Yeah. That's how I've always been.
And there was, I think there was one other.
I took pictures in Gettysburg.
No, oh no! But
I told home.
That happened to me in Savannah. I told
they're in Savannah. also. I
One
got
house.
home
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
and my husband was like, "What the hell is that?" And I said, and all I had to do for him was go do 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 do. He said, "Stop it!" And I'm like, "Yeah, nope,
See, I had to immediately leave that house in Savannah.
yep."
Like I've
Which
never
one was
had
it? Do you know
I've
which one
never
it
had
was?
something like that happen to me before, but it was it
That
was one of
restaurant.
those things like
Hmm.
the opposite of euphoria is dysphoria. And
Exactly.
and that's what I had. It was like I just like
Love
I was
nauseous.
compelled. Like I must get out of this
Hmm.
room. And it
Now.
basically was like the basement. But it was open on either end. It was
Hmm.
almost like like in Florida, houses are stilted if you're on the
Yes.
water. It like that, all that was open. Um, but yeah, I wish I could remember the name of that house. It's a famous one. And Ghost Adventures is filmed in the house.
Did you go to that restaurant? We went to that restaurant in Savannah. That's like people feel things,
Oh,
brush
no,
up against them.
no.
I can't
But
remember the name of that either.
I've been to the Washoe Club
Hmm.
in Virginia City, Nevada.
Hmm.
Um, Ghost Event. That whole town is supposed to be haunted. I didn't get it so much there. Um, that place I was talking about earlier was the Goldfield Hotel
Uh-huh.
in Nevada. I picked up on some of it there. I stayed in a place. I was on my way to Tahoe, and snowstorm came and couldn't drive any further. So had to find a hotel. Like it was kind of like get what you can find because the weather's turning.
Yep.
I swear to God. And I didn't know the history of any of this shit at the time. After leaving, I'm on my phone just scrolling and I put in Hotel Goldfield, Nevada, because I was driving through the desert on the way to Tahoe. And this
Yes, and there's
Goldfield
nothing out
comes
there.
up. And I
Right.
was like, oh, we need to see this. My son wouldn't even get out of the car. He was totally freaked. It was creepy. So we leave, and it's like, okay, we have got to find some place to stay tonight. Well, driving through the desert, and to the left is the Clown Motel, also featured on Ghost Adventures.
Well,
I was there before it was on Ghost Adventures. I was like, are you out of your mind? No fucking way. I'm like, they don't even give you, I bet they don't even give you damn towels. You probably have to pay for them separate. Like,
much
no.
less a chocolate or mint on your pillow.
Shit, you wouldn't want to put your head on the damn mint doesn't want to put its head on the pillow there. I was like, no, keep going. Well, they have a fucking, what is this? I mean, where is civilization? Is there not even a damn, what's the Hilton Garden Inn?
Yeah.
Don't we have a courtyard by Marriott or something? No,
not out in the middle of the desert.
No, but they did have a place that was like, it wasn't a chain. It wasn't big. It was clean. Wouldn't have been my choice, but the car was going to be the other choice.
Right.
And that night, same kind of thing. I had this weird like vibe. Like I couldn't.
Yep.
Not as bad as when I was in Savannah, but
Savannah's just full of paint.
Yeah, we had a cool. That is a great city. We had it wasn't Airbnb. It was Red Awning Vacations. I used them, and my God, I think it was because the time of the year, tourist season must have been ending. I had a 2-story house with. There was at least 2 fireplaces. There was 4 bedrooms, and there was only 2 of us, but it had its own private fenced in courtyard with a table, and you could sit out there and
It was downtown.
it was near. Try to think of which square it was near. All right, if you were at the cemetery, not the Bonaventure Cemetery, but the one
up the street from it, or not really up the street from it.
No, it's right there, like in. Okay, wait. You know where Jones Street is?
Yes.
Okay, it was kind of near Jones Street. It was
Okay.
fantastic. I would say the square closest to it wasn't too far from the Juliet Gordon Lowe, the Girl Scout house.
Yes. Okay. I think I
wasn't
know where
too
you're
far
talking
from
about
there.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wonderful. And it wasn't, I mean, my God, what it costs for a night was what you'd pay in a nice hotel
Yeah.
for a whole damn house. It was great. And it looked exactly like the pictures.
Which is even better.
Yes, yes, it is. No, I didn't have such great luck in Charleston. Oh, that was fun. I'm like, yeah, it does. It looks like the pictures, except in the listing, you didn't mention that you need to seatbelt yourself into the bed every night.
Bring sage.
Everything in Charleston is like sinking and leaning. And I swear to God, I don't know how they kept the dishes in the cabinet. The whole house, you felt like you were on a dam. And I'm not kidding. And then we started looking around, and I'm like, oh, is that why that thing is bungeed to get?
Oh my gosh.
The one in Savannah was fantastic. Charleston, not so much. The neighborhood.
Is it part of Charleston's sinking?
Yeah. And these old homes, because it was a really old house.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to God, and my girlfriend, she is not. We are complete polar opposites. She's not funny. When I say she's not funny, I don't mean she's can't be funny, but she's not like me.
Yeah, right.
Because when we got in there, I'm like, are we going to mention on the review that the bed needs to come with seatbelts? Because I swear to God, I went in there and I'm like, is it just me? What? Is it vertigo? Are you like, is your shit rolling off the counter?
That's all right. They left the light on for you.
Yeah, and it was not cheap, and it was
not
in the
back.
historic area. Well, yes, it was, but just not the part of the historic area that you not where we thought. I didn't realize there was going to be like a bodega downstairs. And it was busy. It was quite busy, and you could hear everything upstairs.
Everything, because those old walls, did they still have brick?
Does anybody know Charleston? Because I can tell you exactly. I can give you a landmark, and you will know exactly where I was. Oh my God, it's a library, and it's It's a Greek revival building. It's got huge columns.
Hold on, let me find this.
Yes, it's the something library. Is it a religious?
Allow me a second. Charleston.
Well, damn, I felt like I'd been in one. I felt like I'd had about 27 drinks. Although if they serve drinks in this place, they'd have to come in sippy cups because, I am not kidding you. It wasn't just slightly. They must have stood on their head when they took the pictures. Or wait, is it the something? It's either library. I want to say like the Seventh Day of no, it's not the Seventh Day Adventist.
Oh, hold on.
And there's another one of them in Vegas, I think. It's a landmark. In fact, when we were staying there, they were doing a photo shoot on the front steps. Somebody in a wedding gown, but she wasn't getting married. She was just
there for the looks. Let's see. That's not what I want. I know what you're talking about.
Tell your daughter Cher will send her an autograph. Right after she adjusts her hairline.
Right.
It's amazing the shit wigs come with now. This thing has a whole like net on the inside, and then it's got like these
the Middleton place,
like bra strap kind of things that you can adjust it.
It's not the Middleton place, was it?
Nope. This is I want to say it's.
Oh, I think I may have found it. Hold on.
Runs with scissors? No, but close. I'll know the name immediately if I hear it.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Let's see. Magnolia Plantation, Nathan Russell House, Drayton Hall, Aiken Rhett.
I want to say it might have
the Cathedral of St. John.
No. Oh hell no, this is no cathedral.
Oh yeah.
It's like I swear
it's like a what?
I want to say it's got something to do with magazines or books. It's not Christian Science.
There's the Elohim.
The what?
Elohim.
Nope.
Or the Jewish.
Let's see. Charles, let's help.
Manigault House. Unitarian Church.
No.
Circular Congregational. Marion Square.
No.
Huguenot. French Huguenot.
Nope.
Well, I'm running out of options here. Okay.
I'm Googling it now.
Okay. I'm sure I'll know it when I hear it, see it. Not the principal gallery.
It's near the market.
Battery. What am I looking for again?
This damn.
The Governor's House Inn.
No, it's. Let me see. Let's put publication. We'll put magazine. No.
I'm stumped.
And there's another one of these in Las Vegas. There's only a couple of them in the country, and it's some kind of a
yeah. The Gadsden House, South Carolina.
How about library? Historic library. Everything in Savannah's or in Charleston is historic.
The Marlena and Nathan Wearing Historical. Towel. Depending on who you are. Cynthia Graham. Damn it. Daniel Library.
Oh, I'll find it when we're.
Yeah,
I'll go
yeah,
look for it when we leave.
yeah.
Actually, there's
The little free
there'll be
library.
a picture of it in my phone.
Okay.
It's just such a distinctive building. But I'll find it and I'll send it to you. And then
Okay.
when we reconvene, I
We
will.
reconvene, we can discuss it.
Mhm.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'll tell everybody else what it is. All right. Well, they're having fun in the chat. They're talking about moonshine and all right, kitty cats.
It was fabulous, darling.
It was.
I enjoyed
Thank you
everybody.
so much. I did too. Yes, and thank you guys all for coming and hanging out with us. And we shall meet tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but
We're going to talk
gonna
about
do
Lisa's list.
Yeah, we'll do Lisa's favorite things. And okay, Bob, I'm coming. I promise. He's
He's not waiting.
he sees me even getting close to the door, he comes back in. He's like, "Mom, come on,
Yeah.
Are you ready? I mean it."
Yeah.
All right, kids. I'm not even going to do the outro because he needs to go. It's been 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You'll take yourself out? Wait.
I will. Have a fabulous evening.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do Lisa's favorite things and we'll do a little bit of news from around the web. And who knows? God knows any kind of cataclysmic event can happen between now and tomorrow that we'll need to talk about. Hope you guys have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you.